All right. Hello, everyone. Um, this tournament's going live. Maiden and Spellberta. So, hi. So, this is my first time running a tournament, but I'm going to try to keep things moving quickly. Um, hello, hello. Am I mad quiet? Am I still mad quiet? Should I turn myself up? Like, is that better? Is that good? All right, I'll keep it at that level for now. So, this is Maiden Spellberta, a tournament that was supposed to be a local, but nobody entered, so I opened it up, and then everybody entered. So here we are with 20 entrants. We had 21, but someone left. Um, uh, I mean, I won't complain. We have 20 people. So, yeah, in game, you'll see me and our two commentators, Ferdinand and one of three frogs in our server. I'll let them on the mics now. So you two are unmuted. You can talk now. If you two are speaking, I can't hear you. Nope, I left the call. Now can
Yeah,
you two hear me?
I can hear you. Caro went for water or whatever refreshment he's using.
You know, that's fine. He probably has time. Um, I guess, yeah, do you want to introduce yourself to the crowd? Because I think we might have a lot of new people here, judging from the bracket.
All right, well, I am Ferdinand von Eyre. I'm a person who commentates and plays, as you can tell from the bracket. I'm also
Oh
someone
no.
who mains Storm Beast for the most part. Pretty fun time. I also have almost 300 hours, so I think I know what I'm doing.
How's the game audio? Because there's music playing. Just asking people in the comments.
Ha, I have all my sounds muted, so it's always 0%.
Non existent. Cool. Well, I'm just going to remake the lobby. I'm going to raise my volume. My headphones make everything super loud, and I'm guessing that's not great for, like, Streamlabs OBS. So, sorry, I think I cut you off.
I mean,
Lobby's.
there's not much more for me to say, to be entirely honest. I'm just someone who plays, commentates various.
Alright,
Hello,
so.
I'm back.
Alright, welcome back.
Plus hydration, plus shirt.
Alright, so, yeah, stream's up if you want to introduce yourself quickly. I think I'll start calling matches now.
Oh, all right. This is an interesting human being. Intros. I'm Caro. This guy's Ferdinand. We're saying words about games, and it's gonna be fucking sick. Was that appropriate?
Oh yeah, also, I'm wearing yellow, but I'm a killer in yellow. I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, I should be wearing red, but I still, I
Can't
like the
believe you're.
color.
I cannot believe you're abusing your commentator privilege to hype yourself up.
Oh, don't worry. I know I'm gonna be shot down the moment I fight Frog. Constantly showing strong.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, who are you fight? Who are we? Who's everybody fighting? You have to beat Shadow Pelt and the Bomb to fight Frog.
Yeah. So which of these
I don't know who
matches?
the bomb is. I know who Shadowpelt is. The bomb is new and exciting.
I mean, the bracket seems to still be subject to previews, which
Oh, wait. Was that the right button?
Hitting F5 one more time. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I can create a prediction. I'm not going to do that. That's real rude, I feel like.
No, I can create a prediction. It's it's fine. I hit the start tournament button, so as soon as this page loads, we'll be good to go.
all right. So the bracket is exactly the same as it was before. Not a bad bracket though.
Hmm. So should you just go from top to bottom, round one, run one on stream, one off stream? Or do you think we should run one game from one from round one and just run the rest off stream?
I think in the idea of expediency, we should do one from round one and then start, like, going into round two because there are now way more players than there used to be for this.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
There's
Which of
half
these?
round one and there's half round ones as there are twice round twos.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Which of these do you guys want up first? Do you want to commentate yourself, Fred?
I can't do that. I literally cannot talk about how I'm doing myself.
All right, so the Shadow Pelt Ferdinand game is off the table. I do want to get one of the new players in here, so that's going to be either Rivalo versus Naf or that Termo versus Airvent. I think Airvent's been on stream recently, so let's do Revalo and Naf, or Nafe. I'm not sure how to pronounce their name.
All right. Sounds good.
Nafi.
Nafi, ooh, that might be nice. I also don't know if it's Revilo or Revilo.
Revilo.
I should just DM them. I'll listen to anything you say. I thought I was going to be the bigger liar, spinner of falsehoods on this stream, but we have Ferdinand over here just saying words that don't mean anything.
I'm saying Namis. I'm saying Namis that may or may not be the proper Pahanetics.
All right.
I respect it. I am livid, but I respect it.
Okay, so we're waiting for Revelo and Naf to get in here.
Heck, what I want after that, because I do want to be able to just, like, get some call-outs going up. Whew. So, first match we're going to be streaming is Revelo and Naf. Nafi, whatever they are. Where are my notes on Revelo? Revelo is...
Red Hood.
Revelo is Red Hood?
Yeah, Revelo is Red Hood.
Okay, not a green hood, though, just a red hood, eh?
Yeah, actually a Red Hood.
Huh, wild. You'd think the influence of Frog would have transformed them, but apparently not. They're a
Only
pretty
reflects-
frequent tournament goer, I'd say.
Yeah, pretty frequent.
Yeah. What were they? ATMs 1 through 3. They were in top 16 Spellbinders, top 16 in all the ATMs. I think the one time I played them, they were Frost, but that was a while back.
I got no idea.
Yeah. Ferd, are you?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Do you want to play your match off stream and hop off for a bit, or?
Yeah, I'd probably want to do that since you've already stated who you're gonna commentate,
Yeah.
and if we're watching two at a time, that's gonna take way too long.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
And then
that's
I
enough out, so
No idea who this Naf
Girl.
is, but their name is a new Naf, so that's pretty funny.
Good
I
luck,
respect
have fun,
that.
Revan.
All right.
What else do I have from Naf? I don't think I have much. I like their King Kai avatar on challenge. Oh, the Red Hood mirror, excellent. It's a match I have absolutely no experience with, so I'm going to be looking forward to trying to commentate this. Bind's down already,
Yep.
which is just absolutely wonderful. Revelo coming out with way more knives than Naf is. Seems to be just more confident in hitting the right buttons. Yeah, and just Revelo with way more binds than Naf is going up. Oh. So far pretty... I don't know if it's close to even. I mean, is one stock really a lead? Not really. With the bind there, and then with the knives there. That was quite fast. A lot of binds, a lot of knives, a lot of lasers. Lighting up Worm's jewel box like a bloody Christmas tree. Naf is pretty frequently in the corner, I'd say. Not a whole lot of confidence dodging forward, unfortunately. Not something you want to have against anyone in any matchup. And Red's means of keeping you in the corner are pretty interesting because you can sort of kind of weave through the lasers, but requires a little confidence. Revelo staying, unsurprisingly. It was a pretty commanding victory on that second card. Waiting on Naf. Nafe. Who is also staying. We'll see if Nafe can bring something out here. Oh, only one knife down. And then again, only two knives. Nafe does not appear to be making the full use of Red Hood's kit, but however new they are, I guess that would make sense. 3 hits on Naf already here. Bonks into a laser. And then Naf again in the corner, having to deal with that bind pressure and the arrow pressure. Laser pressure. Revelo just not making it easy for Naf to get out. And then some long-range play happening. I don't really know what how the best way to deal with binds is, or in general, I don't know what the best deal would be for Naf. I've had ideas about you want to stay near the bind so that when more are set down, you erase some that exist, and so the whole screen doesn't become littered with them. This doesn't seem to be a thing that either player is taking into consideration, though. I'm not sure if Naf because of inexperience, and I'm not sure if Revelo because they are not afraid of the binds. I'm terribly afraid of the binds. Bonked those for 2 years. And that is Revelo wins 2-0. Not a terribly surprising result there. And that... Oh, great, I got votes, huh? And nobody else seems to have reported their matches yet, so we're going to wait for Revelo enough to do that. And we could drag somebody from round 2 in. I'm thinking, how are you feeling about that, Omer?
Dragging who in, sorry?
Dragging somebody from round 2 in because it seems that the Revelo Nav match was the one that finished up first. Nobody else has reported yet, so I'm assuming they're all doing fights.
Yeah, I think we could bring one of those in.
Let's do
Metafire Frog,
thinking,
someone newer.
See, Metafire Frog will be a good match. I kind of want to have that happening on there, but also haven't seen Riddlemaster, I haven't seen Jfeather on stream.
I forgot to change the score names. I'm an idiot.
Let's see Metafire and Frog, that will be good. And then try and avoid seeing Frog for the rest of that because I suspect that they will be in grand finals.
Alright. So you guys can just pretend the names are correct for that first game. Shh.
No.
Alright.
Did like Revelo's play. I like that NAF came out. It's always very exciting to see new players come in. Haven't seen NAF in Discord over much, and I haven't seen them in the lobbies, so this might be one of their first online experiences with the game. Honestly, it's gonna be a rough time in tournament and on stream too.
Mm-hmm.
If I had thought about that beforehand, I may not have dragged them here. But I do appreciate them coming out. I do like the name of New NAF. I think it's a very nice twist on a new face. Drink my water.
It's pretty great.
And Ferdinand is done. Yeah, and then once Meta and Frog get in here, hopefully Ferdinand will be able to commentate that one with me.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. And
Right.
Ferdinand returns.
I am Mac Von Eyre. What is this? Score 100%, 5 votes. What?
Just write the proper scores. I don't know why it's like that by default.
Alright, so now we're waiting on Tarmo v.
I am dragging
No,
Metafire versus Frog in here though because I am extremely greedy. We have 7 people in this lobby right now. This is already quite full.
Should we have
We
losers?
have 2 floats.
Yeah. Should we have losers round 1 play all off stream as well? Or
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, might as well.
There's a lot of matches to do.
yeah.
Much more than I had expected.
Should I remake the lobby?
Oh, Oin.
Metafire's having trouble getting in.
Yeah, let's do that. Might be a solid idea to have anybody who's not fighting on stream. Please do not be in the oh my gosh lobby.
Yeah, put in something like only people who've been called up be in this lobby.
Those are not my movement buttons. These are my movement buttons.
Alright.
And we're looking forward to this fight. As we all know, Frog has been fucking winning recently. Winning in some pretty convincing manners, I'd say.
I'm glad Metafire jumped on the station first, so my overlay could be correct.
But Frog's been winning a lot. They are definitely the favorite to win today. I would love to see you end this streak, Metafire. And Metafire is not a fucking slouch themselves either. During ATM4, they beat Roxy 2-0, which was quite surprising to everybody who was watching that. It was very exciting to watch that really good run out of them. I was gonna make a dumb joke about them being the premier depth main and who is Float?
I have no idea.
Right.
If I'm correct, owners can
Wait.
oh,
Are we all
can
Oh.
Sorry, I left the lobby by accident.
Left by accident.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's because
cool.
like
We'll
one
wait
of
for
them
you.
left and then I didn't have enough time to not do that.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, you can also
We're all learning something.
you can also kick people, but I feel like kicking's kind of
No.
I don't ever
We
see
can
someone
converse. We can use our words.
Yeah, we can be diplomatic.
Alright. Should we run anybody from round 2, do you think?
Well, we're running someone right now. Frog v Meta.
Yeah. Everyone else is waiting.
Well, I'm ready. Omer, let him know when I guess. Ferdinand
Alright,
also.
we'll keep him waiting for now.
Yeah. Cool. All right, Ferdinand, what do you know about this matchup? Because I don't play any matchup that is not Sun related.
I'll be honest, I don't know too much about depth other than you want to checkmate, and I don't know too much about red other than you want to check.
All right, so this is chess. This is just high-speed bullet heck chess.
Yeah, it's essentially just who can do what better.
High speed chess, my favorite kind of chess.
And already launching a million cooldowns. And already in the corner. Dang, Frog is freaking oppressive.
Something for the new players to note about depth is that her cat provides invul, but it doesn't provide invul while she's in it, so if Meta were to continue riding the cat after the invul wears off, and he runs into a trap, those whites right there, he'd get hit.
I was about to say, but no one's gotten hit so far. And then Meta decides, yeah, it's a good time to be hit by a laser.
Walls are closing in, which technically makes Meta have an advantage once it gets critically small.
The basic gets really freaking huge, and then shotgun covers 75
Everything.
to 100% of the screen, yeah.
You have to start grappling, which Red Hood can, but isn't really that good with it. However, I will say Frog is really good with melee.
Yeah, no, Frog is very confident there, very frightening in melee. And it's still evened up as the walls are getting this close.
There it is.
This
All
is
Meta
looking like
needs is to breathe a little bit, and he'll be able to use shotgun.
Now, all Meta needs to do is not do something extremely aggressive or dumb, like they were going with that shotgun. See, if I were to do that, I would have taken that hit and lost the card. This is why Meta's a better player than I am.
Well, I would have lost the card before here.
I mean, alright,
Frog
fair
losing
point.
one card. It seems to be mostly just basics and shotguns, so meta is deafing like death. Pretty nice wide into shotgun though.
Mm-hmm. No, nothing Frog's been able to do has been able to keep Meta in place. Meta just been moving around the screen.
Something great about Death is that her cat dispels quite a few bullets, which means everything except red's wide. So she can quite literally go from one edge of the screen to the other if she's threatened.
Only a little jealous about that. Oh, had the in-between there. And bonked into the laser on the side.
Never fails to happen.
Oh, now this is frightening. Well, this could be a real big basic. Oh. And then Frog gets away.
Really good dodges against red's basic. Pretty good offenses from both players too.
Yeah.
Ah! Place that knife.
Mm-hmm. The fact that those have a hitbox now is so good for red, and makes red way more fun to fight.
Incredibly dangerous too.
Oh yeah.
Because now she has a melee tool and you have
what's this? Hello! Look at that!
Checkmate, red had invis on cooldown.
Now, oh, that was a freaking sick knife dodge.
Ooh, walked into that.
Mm.
But
This
gets
is a
nice
very
exchange
even final
shot.
card.
Almost hits a shotgun. Oof, a wide.
Frog on match point here,
wide
or game point, not match point.
Match point after one game? Oh man.
I said game point after we realized I said the wrong thing. I can self-correct. Really good timing on there.
Ooh, able to get out. Meta seems to be trying to go for an offensive to finish Frog off.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they really need to, though. The walls are already closing in.
Ooh, gets the basic, and that is 0.1 to Meta.
Maybe the streak does end here. Well, it's a double elimination, so...
I mean,
you know, Frog coming in with the stay first. It's not how you do it, Frog. You lost that game.
I mean, what do you expect? Frog to go depth?
I might. I don't know what Frog does in his spare time.
I would expect
time
Spanish Inquisition before.
The last time I looked at Frog's Steam profile, they had 100 hours of Maiden Spell in the last 2 weeks. Pretty sure a lot of that was idling in lobbies. Still a lot of time in the game.
Yeah, impressive amount of time nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice invis.
Some more good knife dodges. And there were some really dirty knife setups earlier where they were like kind of arced behind Meta, and Meta was able to deal with them just so beautifully.
Oh!
Oh.
Knife calling out the immobility of shotgun, and a back-to-back hit.
It's very rapid. That's gotta be...
Whoa!
Man, oh.
Almost
very
took a hit
convincing
for nearly no
outlook.
reason.
Oh, pushing red right into the edge.
Could be
And then
painting
not
a
able
bit
to
more
not
with
put-
wide.
Mm-hmm.
See, both players are essentially faster setup Lich, except they can both move outside of each other's walls.
They're more like a fence than a wall, then.
Well, they can also just move past that fence with defensive if it comes to it.
Yeah. But Meta gets Frog with that wide on the pass by.
2-3 though, which uphill battle, but really not impossible for Meta to take back.
I mean, like as we said before, as soon as the walls start closing in, it becomes advantage for Meta.
Right now, this is Frog favored.
Yo, hello? That was insane. Cat certainly helped there, but that was an actual dodge in between those super tight lasers. And then just bringing Frog right to the edge. This is frightening. Oh, dang. Right on the edge of shotgun.
I wonder if there would ever be a point for Frog to intentionally take a hit to delay walls. Like, on one hand, you take one less hit, but on the other hand, the walls have grown a bit bigger, so you have a slightly more time. Final card. Meta could take this and send Frog to losers. Wouldn't be the end of Frog, though.
We've seen Frog do really good loser runs before.
Yeah, like Awakening Maiden 6.
Really nice dodge out of the way of the shotgun. I concur.
Wall's still shrinking and neither player's been hit, which, unless rapid hits happen, this overall just favors depth.
And I don't think rapid hits are going to happen on Meta, because Meta is generally quite composed.
Yeah, unless Meta starts charging in completely unga bunga. I think this is...
Hit him with that unreactable wide. Oh, hello.
Bro, just dodge inside.
Oh, yeah, these close wides are new for this match, I feel like. There's a lot of them coming out.
Might be because Frog's getting in close range, Meta's getting in close range. 2-2.
On the card that could send Frog to losers.
Yeah, this is really close. Good stuff.
Oh,
shock.
Final spot for Frog. And the walls aren't super tight yet, but they are not favor. Oh,
this
widens
is
the walls a little
hit,
bit. This could be it. Yep.
The moment the walls start closing in, everything is favoring depth at that point.
Bonks on the very, very last like hitbox bit of that laser, I feel like.
Very thankfully, Frog got that hit in before the walls closed in. Good.
And then Meta taking a break. Not surprising after a game like that, honestly.
Might be taking a moment for his armies too.
Yeah. Meta's arms are a great story. Really shitty for Meta to have to deal with, but has found ways to work around it to become, honestly, one of the top players in this community. Very impressive.
Yeah, it's a very nice story in my opinion, that like someone who can't play as much is able to play as well as he is.
What's that big Metafire brain? Extremely cerebral. Fits the depth character, honestly.
And also the limitation of him definitely won't be burned out from depth.
Yeah, that isn't hitting very many buttons.
Depth is hoping you don't get hit.
Do we want to start? I think we want to start running some round 2 now. If
Yeah,
not all of them,
definitely.
at least half of them.
Yeah.
So, you pick.
Who else would I want to see from round 2?
Luna air event looks a bit interesting, though Maven and Bax would also be interesting.
How the fuck did Airvent win 83-17 against that Tarmo? This is my question.
It's because this is a default into freaking
Alright.
default percentage base, so it's probably like he pressed once on Tarmo and pressed twice on him.
Alright, I'm just going to run some games. So...
There are attachments on this match, even. Airvent has put on I'm sorry.png and I hate wide.png.
Alright, I'm just going to
Airvent's a very interesting player.
ping
We're
these
good to go?
people. Almost.
Meta's back.
Alright.
Excellent.
Airvent is an interesting member of the community. Catch him by in voice chat, and he'll tell you about this 5G top.
Wait.
I don't think I've ever been in a chat with Airvent where they're not playing Super Smash Bros.
Are they up right now? Or
No, we got Metafire and Frog's last game. It's a 1-1. Game's been very intense so far.
alright. I'm just making sure they're not playing because the sound won't play unless I'm tabbed to it.
Oh, there are attachments?
Challenge gave me a bunch of fun settings, so I turned them all on.
How'd you be able to turn silly settings on?
Secret feature patch.
Oh, if only Mino added like silly settings onto some law.
That was in suggestions a while back, I think.
I
And then Mino's
I'll
answer
be
was,
honest.
be fucking weird for a lot of reasons.
the netcode, not the netcode.
Alright. Nobody's been complaining in Twitch chat, have they?
I can
Watching Twitch
respect
chat.
like the netcode being sacred.
Final match between Metafire and Frog. Oh, final game. Keep getting those freaking confused. One day I'll be able to communicate effectively. Meta
Final
already
match,
taking a
final
hit.
game. Should be like the other matches. Might go last card, but getting hit by all these
I mean, it
bases.
could, but
at
this
the
is-
start, though.
Mm-hmm. This is too. Maybe that break took them out of the zone. I don't know. Some nice knife dodging there, though.
Oh yeah, able to dodge
Then-
the up close pressure that frog.
And then riding Cat all the way to the end of the screen, hitting Frog right in the face with a shotgun.
Wonder
Get this
if-
amphibian out of your bayou.
Ooh, doesn't even need small walls for this one.
Just staying close. Dang.
Well, you can stay close to frog, but the problem is then you've got the knives to deal with. And I don't think anyone really learned how to deal with up close red diamond or knives. Drifting with
Last
shock.
stock for Meta.
Very unfortunate. Oh!
And then just super fast final stock out there.
Shotgun
Last card for Meta.
by... Oof.
Right in the face with the basic.
Frog using many more fully charged, and it is being very effective. Oh, that was a nice classic wide. Doing the classic worm technique is depth.
Well, they are both monsters.
Why does it?
They both have wides that give me nightmares.
Wow. Not gonna lie,
Hello?
Frost's wide gives me a nightmare.
Man gets across the whole screen with the lasers and the knives and then
Just
runs
to walk
into a bind.
Last hit for meta.
They can still bring this out.
They can bring this back, but quite the tall order.
Mm-hmm. Especially if Frog's feeling good about these hits.
Ooh, almost didn't decide where to go with that bind, but walks into it.
On the bind. Damn, really solid matches coming out of these two.
Good set.
Absolutely outstanding set.
If they're both playing green characters, pretty nice.
Oh man, who is coming up next for round 2? We had Luneth versus Airvent. Alright. Then you have a game to fight against the bomb. Ferdinand, you need to lose so you can just stay on with me.
Yeah, like, if I just constantly leave, then boom, I don't have to worry about having to commentate. Because I always have time to commentate since I should probably get the bomb.
Yeah. We have Airvent in here. Do we have Luneth in here? No, we do not have Luneth in here. Where is Luneth? Luneth has a 3 in their name on challenge, which I think is a really nice substitution. Yeah, Meta should absolutely be proud of those games. Those are freaking solid.
I'm gonna get my sets in now, so that way I can get the other map.
All right, I will see you, rather hear you later.
Ah,
I'm not funny. That wasn't funny.
but instead of seeing me later, it's hearing me later. Ah,
Thank God that dickhead's gone.
I thought you'd never leave.
All right, we got Luneth versus Airvent. Airvent, who, as it's off stream, I'll say this on stream, has been on the tournament grind for 2 years. Went 0-2 for like 3 ATMs, then an ATM 6 went 2-2. Vast improvement. Would love to see them do something cool here. Luneth is running trial by tourney shortly. I think they're a Frost player. I can't really remember right now. It's been a while since I fought them.
Yeah, trial by tourney
then-
or invitationally.
Yeah, it's gonna be real fun. I'm not commentating that one, but it'll be fun. What do we got? Oh, the bomb is scared.
All right.
The bomb will do fine.
Do I have anything else to take care of? Or are we good?
I don't know if you do.
Scores.
I'm ready to go.
I need to zero out the scores and then we're good.
All right.
Damn.
So I'm expecting Depth versus Frost, but
All right. I think.
like I said, I have not been super up on who people play because I am an excellent commentator. All right, we good? Airvent's stalling for a little bit.
Hmm.
Airvent's got a lot of. Oh yeah, yep. Apparently, Airvent did just not.
What does that mean?
Airvent, what's going on here?
So we mentioned explaining the game earlier for newer players. Do you want to explain what like basic and wide actually mean?
I mean, I could do that. That is a thing a commentator is supposed to do. So, I'll wait to do that till we get into an actual match, so it's a little more visual. So, we have Luna playing Frost, and Frost is a really nice character for this. What Frost is doing right now is the basic attack, which aims directly at where your opponent is, and is usually used as a, hey, you need to move kind of attack is happening there. And the thing that Airvent is doing, or did with those little bubbles there, is the wide attack, which hits places where your opponent is not, which basically tells them, hey, I want you to stay still. And weaving those two together is basically the core of your gameplay. Make your opponent move into your wide, or make your opponent stay still into your basic. And then you obviously want to mix them up with your various offensive and defensive specials, like Airvent was attempting to do there with the very wide shotgun, as it's called. And now, ooh, very good stun coming at Luna there. And then dodge rolls right into the wide, as you do. Explaining the game, I now have to remember how matches work.
You have cards.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we have Luneth up one card. Makes it a little more difficult for Airvent to get ahead. Obviously, when you win the first game, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. Confidence surges. Standing crumbles. And Airvent, again, just, has been on the grind for a while. Do you have a mad respect for it? They are taking a lot of these basic hits. Frost's basic especially is kind of difficult to deal with because it looks very complicated. I don't know if it's the most complicated basic in the game to just kind of look at and to visually understand. Thinking of the other basics, I would say emphatically yes, it is. And so it provides a lot of difficulty for people who are not super comfortable with the micro-dodging aspects of this game. So what you want to do is, in many cases, this is what Airvent is doing, is they are doing what we call a macro dodge against it, which is saying, I'm not going to respect all the small spaces that you want me to go through, I'm just going to go around it quite wide. They didn't do it there, they backed up and dodged these little spaces. But ultimately, Luneth is providing very constant pressure with the basic. Frost's basic is a little special, because if you're holding the focus button, which normally makes you move slower, Frost will put out a more complicated basic. And if you're not holding it, they'll put out a slightly simpler one. Some people are very good at mixing that up. And there's some stutter step tech that makes it extremely difficult to deal with that I do not understand. Ferdinand is much more on the lab with this kind of stuff than I am, and I really do just do a lot of play-by-feel. I'm doing the play-by-feel. And air vent speaking in. Switching to Lich. Ooh. The Lich switch.
So Lich is a more defensive character, right?
It's kind of weird to think about characters as defensive in this game, I feel like. But if you're gonna like put them on a spectrum like that, absolutely. Lich is very much about... I've lost... Did I lose connection to somewhere? Nope. Ferdinand's back. Hello, Ferdinand.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Back
Oh my
again?
gosh, hasn't me explaining the game because it's a thing I should do. Do you have any comments about Lich?
Yeah. Just what is a wide?
And air vents Lich switch.
Lich. Well, first of all, air vent going Lich. Interesting. Is Luneth Frost? He should be.
Yeah, Luneth is still
We're
Frost,
1-0?
yeah.
Or
Yep,
is
we
it
are
1-0?
1-0 for Luneth. I'm
I
really
see
curious
this.
to see how air vents Frost is going. I guess you weren't observing this.
Yeah, Fred, do you want me to
Whoops.
Discord live stream this or?
Oh no, I'm watching right now. Sorry, I was
Okay.
checking
Perfect.
bracket.
No,
No worries.
air vent has an
well,
okay
right
setup, I
now-
feel like, but is just
Air
bonking
vent
on these
is,
basics like crazy.
Playing a little bit too aggro. He could also be doing better with his placements on defensive and flower for his opener.
I don't know much about the Lich Frost matchup specifically, as the few times I've played Lich, it has never been against Frost, and so I'm not sure how how to best deal with the basic. But I feel like it's not getting as close as air vent is.
Micro through it. Do not try to macro it.
Oh, hello!
And
Look at this.
Try
Oh!
and take advantage of just how little space Frost is going to use by moving about.
Mm-hmm. Which
And also do the Lich opener of place your flower one side, place your wides above, and butterflies up in that wide.
air vent was doing a pretty dang good job of microing through the basic there and getting a big flower up, and then took that focus basic right into the face. Lost the flower, lost the card. But if that flower got up, it would have been pretty good for them.
You're basically playing it the way Worm has to play it at times, where you gotta dodge into some. You gotta micro through some of the basics. However, since you're always slow, it doesn't.
Well, that wraps up round out. Jeez, these numbers. Very interesting looking numbers. That is too dang bad. Loser. Oh, cool. So losers round 2 is almost complete with Kara the Frog versus Shadowpelt. Hopefully they're fighting right now. Round 3 has Ferdinand versus Frog, Luneth
Oh,
versus
haven't-
Nyx, Revelo
Are
versus
Maven and-
Jayfeather, and the winner of Maven versus Bax versus Dino. Is Maven versus Bax being played right now?
Should we? Or I just
Hopefully.
set that on. Should we have
Perfect.
Maven and Bax on stream?
I would like Maven and
probably-
Bax on stream, but if they're already playing, I don't want to pull them out of that.
Yeah, because that'll interrupt their groove, and that might throw.
Well, Bax is in our lobby, so I think we're fine with Bax.
Yeah, okay.
And
And
Maven just
Maven
dropped.
here as well.
And
Excellent.
backs. Oh, they heard us. Whoa, Bax over here with the blue.
All right.
Bax rocking the
Maybe
blue.
here with the red. Speaking
Well,
of,
I
like,
agree with
red
some of the
lit-
estimations.
Where has Rachel gone?
All right.
Making
so-
sushi, biding time, becoming an 8 out of 10 lich.
Should I ping losers
She's been
specifically?
planting flowers.
Yeah. And then losers round 2 should just losers round 2 can't happen right now because round 2. Actually, what has to finish for losers round 2?
A lot of losers round 1.
A lot of losers round 1. So losers round 1 should do the
Isn't
do.
that all of losers round 1?
Yeah, that haven't done the do yet. We have not been clear about this.
Yeah, I don't know if we pinged them specifically. I messaged, so if they weren't looking at the chat, they probably missed it.
So I see.
Riddle knows. Shadow Pelt knows. Shadow and Caro know. Vexy and Knave, do they know? Yep, they're playing. Oh,
All right.
Is our match started? Do I need to switch
Yep, the
back?
match has begun.
Yeah, our match has
Yeah.
begun.
Perfect.
I
So we
haven't
have
switched the
I'd
overlay yet.
expect this to be, yeah, Storm Beast
Very
versus
pink.
Lich.
It's extremely pink. You have some hot opinions about this matchup, I feel like.
Surprisingly, I don't anymore. I've gotten past that phase of, oh my god, I hate Lich. So, the thing with Storm Beast in order to win is you need to not bonk onto the various attacks, especially wide.
So don't get hit is what
Basically,
you're
it's-
saying.
And you might want to have a bit of focus and micro dodging. What you also want to do is have your clone always somewhere in the center to contest Lich's. And in case you're in a situation like this, flash stepping or just running through the flowers to the other side is that. I'd say that Axe could be doing a bit better if he was using charged basic a lot more. You really have to control like when you're moving fast, when you're moving slow.
But it does seem like Bax had taken a hiatus, at least from the Discord community, for a while, so I don't know if they've been playing a whole lot. They have had some good showings in Australian Maiden Spell tournaments, where they don't lose, so...
I will
So
say,
there's
Maven's
definitely some skill
setups
there.
are pretty good.
Maven is just a frickin'... Maven is brutal. Like, I will lose to both Rachel and Maven.
Ooh,
Maven will
Trent,
beat me
go
so
for it.
fast. That was a nice melee, though.
Yeah, that was a very
that the
good
right word for
Storm
that?
melee. Yeah, that's essentially Storm melee. If you're charging
Perfect.
basic and you hit them while you're charging basic or you haven't released it, that's a melee. Ooh!
Hello,
Able
again!
to walk into that Y.
The balls on this Storm, massive. And then bonk
yeah,
from the
if-
wide. As you do.
A good rule of thumb is if the Storm can go through the wide without getting hit, like that inner circle of wide, the faster they're able to do it, the more dangerous they are. Has
Well,
very
Bax has
bad
started
clone positioning though, which might not be a good situation.
No, but they have definitely started the show.
Oh!
Yo! The double hit on the last hit. Game gives it to Bax. This is a real great match.
Yeah, that was...
You know, I'm really glad for that, especially because first card Bax was not feeling so hot. Really showed up for the second one.
I'm
glad they have this chance to bring it back.
Only really happening to say who will win if both players are on the last heart, since that... Bax might need to do a bit more microing, because another thing you need to do as Storm is... This is going to sound heretical, but you need to move a little bit slow through these wides, or the basics in Butterfly. They're constantly going off, so if you let them move, or let them go and you go slowly, it's like microing through Frost's basic. It just comes at different angles. Good melee, by the way.
Yeah, and then again, I don't know if it was a flower sniper or a bonk.
That was... Oh no, they got the double hit again, and this time Maven takes it.
Takes it with one stock left.
I'd assume
could
both
be real
of them are
close.
staying.
Yeah, that was great.
So we're going back to the Lich Storm thing. If Lich does a defensive opener, you throw out Clone, and personally I use Charged Basic, that way they gotta move a lot more. And in this early game, Maven's got his options pretty well set up. Brilliant melee too.
Just did not respect the flower.
Yeah,
Again,
that's one thing that you really gotta do as Storm, is you gotta not respect the opponent. If you respect their kit and you respect what they're doing, you're gonna get hit.
you have to reject any skill they may have.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta say, you know what? No, I'm gonna hit you with this. You can't do anything about it. Good wide, forcing Maven to perhaps move a bit slower next time. Oh no! he
Went
might
forward
be-
again, did not take the hit for it, but took the hit
He's
for the
cornered,
basic
but probably
afterward.
gonna move out of it. Ooh! Wided right next to Maven, and Maven moved, and Bax got pretty good timing. Oh, nice.
In the corner immediately. Very good maneuvering.
Bax pushing Maven out. Oh,
This
he's
is
in
two
the area
very
of
quick
flower.
hits. This is looking very good for Bax right now. And then slight
Bonks.
micro,
Yeah,
missed
as I've
micro
said-
into there.
Oof. If you're able to prevent Lich from setting up where her flower is and her wide, then you're halfway to winning. So this is some really good setups from Bax.
Yeah, just keeping enough pressure on that the flower can't get up, the Y
Oh,
can't get
no.
up nicely. And then the hit, well, the flower is charging, and that is
It's
unhappy.
still charging. Oh no! He was focusing too much on the flower to notice.
Oh,
Sometimes you gotta unfocus while charging in order to avoid things like that happening.
man. Maven really knows how to work the big flower when they get the chance, though.
Yeah, like that's something most liches who are wise enough, not saying like bad liches or anything, wise liches know not to taunt when the flower is big. The moment you taunt, you're going to lose the card. And you're gonna feel awful over it.
Yeah.
Nice pressure coming from Bax though. Tough spot he's in.
And just, is doing a good job streaming was doing such a good job streaming the basics and the
Yeah,
flowers. Flowers, butterfly
He's making
shots.
the most of his back.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and Maven having a really good position.
Yeah, up 3 hits here.
Oh, something
Up
I
2
should
hits
note
now.
is Bax wasn't moving down there. He could have, because the butterfly despawned. Another thing that's good to keep in mind if you're fighting Lich, especially a Storm, is to constantly see where each butterfly is. That way you can see, like, glance at it again whenever Lich puts another butterfly. Is that down? Is that down? Alright, that's down. I can go through there. Means you can go
Okay,
back
yeah.
again with your pressure.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, butterfly placement is so interesting. Anyways, with Maven and Bax's match wrapped up, that ends winners round 2, fills
Now
up
we
winners
are in
round 3.
losers round 1.
Yeah, we should probably play some losers matches now just to move things up. Do you want to get some of losers round 2 going?
Do I want to?
We can go.
Let's see,
You
who
could
else is
probably
here?
get whoever's gonna win from Riddlemaster or Tarmo. And maybe
You can
Bax
see
versus
Vidman
Karo
and someone
or-
new on there.
Yeah. I mean, we could
I
get
see some new
Airvent and
blood.
Vexy or the Bomb and Metafire.
We've already had Airvent and Meta on, though, is the thing. I don't want to
Ah, that's right.
drag them on unless they get further into bracket.
Mm.
I don't feel bad about having Meta on, so really those games with Frog were very good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Riddle and Tarmo just finished. They said GG's.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
Let's do. I want to do Lunathan. We already had Lunathon also. I do want Nyx on at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe
well,
not now.
We could try to get Vidman
well,
and whoever.
everyone here except for
Have
Rev
been
and
on there,
Jay
yeah.
have.
I think Rev was on with Nath. Yeah, no, you're right. I am in a spot where there's going to be someone who's been there on there before. Unfortunately, losers round 2 for the people who haven't been on, with the Vidman and the winner of match 15.
Match 15
has not been
ended,
wrapped
so I'm
up
just
yet.
waiting for them to report.
Oh, did it end? Okay.
Yeah, they said GG's.
Okay, so I want Vidman and that Tarmo. Losers round 2 can play.
And I feel like whoever's in losers round 2, number 20, could be a good watch if we're doing 2 at.
Yeah.
All right, so do you want to run
then-
like the bottom 2 losers off stream? Airvent and Metafires?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So
Then I do want to get some round 3s going up there, but I also don't want to keep them waiting for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we can't stream every match.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, we could stream every match.
That'd be
That
That'd
being
be
a
real
good
bad.
idea is a different question.
Yeah. I do I would highly prefer to leave in half an hour, or in 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours.
half an hour. Yeah, that's what's happening in half an hour. That's every match goes off stream.
Yeah. Stream ended,
but yeah.
GG.
But Vidman and Tarmo are, well, Vidman's in here. Is there space for Tarmo? Do not believe so. We got 4. Yeah, there are 8 people in here. So
All right. So,
if think Maven and Bax are the people who are in a space to leave right now. So Maven, Bax. I can just tell them,
Maven and Bax, leave the
get
building.
out of here.
Alright, you saw him. Give it to him.
Oh,
Well,
there
I
we
mean,
go. Yeah,
Bax
thank you,
is
Bax.
going to be on
Appreciate it.
stream eventually anyways, so...
Eventually. Alright, air vent and Vex.
Okay.
Playing. I can check that off as in progress.
Okay, so we want that Tarmo. That Tarmo, who is that Tarmo
Which
done
Tarmo?
so far?
That Tarmo.
Thank you, Ferdinand.
You're very welcome.
They're just this normal Tarmo. No that title. So Vidman and that Tarmo are both new. New to the Discord, it would appear. New to the game. Neither of them have any tournaments under their belts.
I think
This is the first one.
Vidman has talked about playing Lich before. I think I gave them a bit of advice too, sort of like how to open up. So we'll see how that works.
Yeah,
Not
no,
sure what Tarmo's gonna.
Yeah, Tarmo is a wild card. Do I have notes for Tarmo? I think I have notes for Tarmo. Or was Tarmo
You
one of
got
the people
notes
I
for
didn't?
Tarmo.
I might not, because Oh yeah, no, I do.
Did they start fighting?
Yeah, it's Lich v Storm.
I'm not spectating.
Oh, they're
crud.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no!
They're
Oh no!
Well, we'll let this match. I think we should let this match run,
Alright, let this match
Yeah,
run.
and then let
we
them
might
know.
as well
Hey,
count it anyway.
Message them. Yeah, I mean it counts. We'll just not see it.
So
You can comment on it.
I'm gonna say that like Tarmo, not getting pressure too hard by Vidman. The problem is he's walked off center, and you don't want to do that. Like Stormbeast looks scary at the start, but once you realize it takes a long time for her pressure to come at you, except for wide, you're good. Could be using so many more defensives. I think that
Yeah.
Vidman could probably use his defensively a lot more offensively. Only using one tap. Pretty good fundamentals from Tarmo though. Not going as melee heavy, which I wouldn't expect, but pretty good stuff.
You're a big fan of the melee Storm.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
when it works, it works. Plus, this is like the dictionary definition of when you could do melees. Delays a little bit, so now Vidman has a bit of a big flop.
Yeah, but then
Ooh, a clone. Oh.
no, if Vidman can get another flower up, this could be really good for them.
Yeah, like they have flower up. They've got the butterfly timings down, but they need to work on using flowers because you can have up to 3 at once.
You got up to 3 at once, huh?
Up to 3
Wow.
flowers at once. Plus, those flower positionings at the
edge there is not ideal.
Yeah, that is not ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Are they almost
Tarmo's
done?
pressure is coming up very nice, though, I'd say. They do have, like, they're keeping the clone out. Clone has been pretty well centered. There's a lot of good mix-ins with the charged basic, uncharged basic, focus basic.
Pretty good stuff.
Mix-ins, mix-ups, yeah.
Both players staying. Oh, crud.
Oh, we forgot. Okay, great.
They
Okay, to be fair, like, we didn't realize... We probably should have had the message of, hey, go to character select.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I guess the
Pretty
stream's
good
taking a
stuff.
break for now. You guys can give us an idea what could have been.
Carol, hypothetically, you could stream this, could you?
I have a Twitch. I would have to get a
Well,
bunch
as
of
in
stuff
stream
set
it
up.
through Discord, I mean.
I have never done that before. I would
I
probably
see.
also have to do something like that. I have the technology, just not the know-how to do it immediately.
Yeah.
Problem is, I have the know-how, but not the technology.
If you go to our chat, there should just be
Forget
a
match.
button that says like Discord live stream next to our call stuff.
I mean, alright, I'll stream it, but I can't guarantee... Oh, I can't stream while participating in DM call. Oof.
Oh.
Hey, yes, I couldn't do that either. Learning new things every day.
Alright.
Tarmo's aggression here is still very solid. Yeah. Vidman putting in a flower earlier on. It's closer to center, which is a much nicer position. The wide is now on top of it, so they're setting up a wall that
All right, so
is
I'm
becoming
sharing
stronger.
my screen, but I cannot guarantee that it's going to look good. And it appears that we're already at the tail end of this, but that was
Oh, was
pretty
that it?
good.
What's the
Yeah,
score?
unfortunately that was it. 2-0 for Tarmo.
2-0 for Tarmo. Okay.
Yeah, they were pretty convincing 2-0s, I would say.
I'll put that up just so it's on screen for at least a minute.
Oh lord.
All right, we'll get him next time. I'll press the X button earlier.
Let's get Luneth and Nyx on here, and then, as much as I would have liked to stream more of round 3, I think in the idea of expediency and being able to stream a lot of the later matches, we should probably just have round 3 play while Luneth and Nyx get commentated on stream.
Yeah. Luneth asked to be given a few minutes off so we can run somebody else.
Okay, so in that case, not Luneth versus Nyx. We'd like to do Ravello and J Feather. J Feather has not been on stream yet.
Sure.
Yeah, Jay hasn't been on.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to? Who do we want to run off stream?
Well, I keep wanting to say Durlin because you aren't Ferdinand on there. So Ferdinand versus Frog, I think, off stream naturally, and then Maven versus Dino off stream, and then loser of 22, yeah, and then losers round 2. The rest of that off stream. We need round 3 to be done for losers round 3 to begin. So yeah.
I was looking at stuff and not reading. What should I click as in progress?
I don't know what's in. I mean, I'm not sure what's in progress because I'm not watching who's playing. But I do want Revealo and J Feather on stream, and I think that's the one thing I want here. And then the rest of round 3 can happen off stream. Would like Luneth and Nyx on stream, but if Luneth gets back before, then I think I'll just let it go.
Wait. So do we want Frog off stream, or do you want to on stream later?
Yep, Ferdinand and Frog off stream.
All right, and then Dino and Maven, do you want to wait on that or have that off stream as well?
Let's do it off stream also.
All right.
Yeah.
Because
we can get Maven or Dino in losers once round 3 is able to kick off.
I'll ping them
potentially.
now.
I'm gonna do some quick math in my head. We want it to be through this in about 50 minutes, correct? 5-0.
Yep. Within an hour 20 at max.
Okay.
We have time, but not a lot to go Pam.
Yeah. So ping Maven
So
and Dino play off stream.
So Ravello and J Feather, if you can just go super aggro, be great for the tournament runtime. Do not optimize your play for that, please.
Yeah.
And
Task. Who can beat who fastest?
Should I have people wait and loses round 3 for now, or?
Yeah.
Losers round 3 can't happen until winners 3.
Winners
Oh,
round
hold
3.
up. We do not have Omer spectating.
Oh no, again! Wait. Okay.
There we go.
No, you're not good to go yet.
Oh no! Oh god!
I haven't updated
I
the
told
overlay.
them they were all green. Oops.
All right. Who's on left? Revelo?
Yeah, Rev and
Revello,
Jay.
yeah.
All right.
Rev is a red low, and Jay is a frost.
Yep.
Jay appears
Already
to
going
be
to-
doing the wave dash tech.
Huh.
Seems
So
to
can
be
you
very
explain that?
defensive,
Because I don't get it at all.
Okay, so you know how like if you hold focus and hold basic, you got that massive stream of bullets, right?
Yeah, get the fancy focus basic.
Well, you also notice that
Powerful.
it takes some time for Frost to shoot one basic and then the next basic, yeah?
Yes, that is how bullets typically work. One comes after the other.
Now, here's the thing. Because Frost has massive direction lock on if you just focus basics, if you were to instead tap, because the focus lock ends before it says, wait, this is the end of the focus basic stream, meaning they'll go back to the first attack. If you press basic again, you'll shoot the next attack and focus basic.
I see.
And you'll
So-
also be shooting with a faster direction lock. Now, if you also make it so that way focus is being released and tapped, now you're moving at focus basic speeds and frost's normal speed. So that's how the wave dash.
Okay. So basically, the benefits of wave dash in layman's terms are you can move faster and you can apply more pressure because your bullets are almost always going to be like aiming more directly at your opponent.
Yeah.
So it's a really good reason to mash a whole lot of buttons and break your controller.
Yeah, only those 2 buttons that you use for focus and basic. I will say that Jay could be using quite a bit more wides. Like, Rev is in the corner there, tried to use some wides, good stuff, but then got back. Oof, tried to go for that stun, but way overextended.
Yeah. And Revelo is just able to get so many binds on screen. I was talking about this earlier, about this idea that, like, oh, if you hang around the binds a whole lot, there's no way that the green can get a whole lot of binds on screen because the binds will reset themselves. I don't think that's actually useful at all.
I mean, that
but it is
requires
kind of mentally draining
still.
when you see, like, oh yeah, no, there's these oddly shaped binds all over the place.
Problem is that if you stay still a lot, then the knives have very good coverage over the center of one.
Yeah, well, you know, just have balls, you know? Don't respect the knives and then get hit by the knives.
I feel like
They're
Jay
taking
could
this at
have
a-
so much more bang for his buck if he tried to sit in the center elevation. Not moving too far down, not moving too far up.
Oh,
Gets a
the
stun,
stun.
almost
Nice.
whiffs it because of knife.
But doesn't get the whiff, gets it in,
Yeah, good stuff.
tied up 3-3, and then goes for the stun again.
Another one, back to back.
Man, some very well executed aggression.
Of course, Rev is also pretty good at macroing, so that way the pressure just isn't on them.
Red's quite speedy, and Revelo hasn't been super consistent about taking center, so they can honestly macro around them for years, it seems.
I mean, neither player really seems to be doing center. Which, if neither player is taking center, then you don't have to fight center. So, no point in fighting for center. And I might be wrong here, but I feel like Red has the least to gain if they are in center. Because quite a few characters are going to come at you, and if you're at center, you're quite literally saying, hey, come into center.
Yeah.
So I feel like the cost of aggressive players going into center to get you does not
and then
outweigh
gets hit with the wide.
Jay having a good wide there.
Great wide, yeah. Maybe that's the secret. Jay doesn't use wide a whole lot, so that when wide does come out, it's frightening and hits.
Yeah, like back then
I don't
after Jay rolls, after Jay rolls, he could be doing so much more if he was using wide after. Because you're forward, there you go.
Yeah.
You've moved forward, you're quite close, so wide is a lot more dangerous. If your opponent tries to just move out of the way, then...
Which Red Hood's gonna want to do.
Yeah, if they just try to move to the side, they're most likely going to get hit. And it also helps to set up stun, but the knives just had the right timing.
Yeah.
Right place, wrong time.
Worked out twice earlier on, and then it's just been barely not working ever since.
Jay seems to be taking better hold of center and using a bit more wides, but might be too little too.
It definitely feels like these matches have gone on longer. Jay is beginning to remember how to deal with all of Red's kit.
To remember, but then
and then the
hit with the knife.
Yeah, no, knives are deceptively wide.
Yeah, but the thing is, once you start getting wide, you can go through them. I don't recommend doing that though. It's not
honestly.
easy.
If you're sick, you can do it. It feels great. It's
terrible,
but it feels awesome.
That's like trying to micro through a very close worm basic. Not a good idea. Possible, but I don't recommend.
No, no, no. You should probably fight Frog. Is Luneth ready? They done their break?
I feel like I want to commentate the Luneth v Nyx.
I mean, it will be a great match. Luneth is good. Nyx is. I'm very happy Nyx is in this tournament. Nyx has been thrashing me in lobbies for 2 decades now.
Yeah, Nyx is really good.
And the
Even
Reddit's
when like
really. Yeah.
he started, he was all, "Oh, I don't feel like I should learn how to be very good here in AOS 2 because that'll take a lot of time." And all of a sudden, he's here. He's good.
All right.
Very good.
I'm thinking we might want to just run losers round 3 off stream, or at least some of it.
Yeah. I'm thinking like losers round 3 is gonna. What
Yeah.
time is it now? Yeah, I think losers round 3 is gonna be off stream.
21:16. So you could have maybe 2 streams,
2 streams.
or no, 2 matches.
2
My
matches
bad.
from losers round 3, you mean?
Yeah, possibly
Okay.
because the pool is starting to thin out, so it might be able to do.
All right.
I believe you have a bit over an hour, so there's that.
Well, I will defer to you on this one, Ferdinand. You have put at least 10 more seconds of thought into it than I have.
At the very least, I'd say that we could certainly do 1 set of losers round 3 on stream. Loot 2 of them, possible, but if the other rounds go as slow as Jay and Rev, don't mean to hate on them, but because that's just how the characters worked. But if that's how it goes, then it might not be the best idea.
All right.
We'd have to pick certain characters or certain match. But that's my thought on it.
All right. I think I have the overlays done. I'm gonna call it and say Dino and Vex play off stream as well.
All right.
And then we'll see where we are after this game.
Luneth versus Nyx. I'm looking forward to this a lot.
So,
Luneth's
Nyx-
not a very wide-focused arc, which is... Or, not Luneth, Nyx. Jesus.
I mean, Luneth isn't very arc focused at all.
No, I've never seen Luneth play arc, unfortunately.
I think it's gonna be Frost v Arc, which might not be the best for.
Might not be the
Of
best
course.
for what?
Well, because if you get hit by Confused, you lose all offensive capability.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I just don't get hit by Confused then.
Ooh.
I mean, it's gonna be real hard because that...
Ah. Oh no, he got hit by the Confuse.
Oh,
There it
jeez.
is. Oh no, Nyx is grappling.
I
Oh,
was
this
gonna say
is-
earlier on, like, the way that Nyx plays is very much, like, not a whole lot of wide, much more basic to force, you know, wider movements. And then when you've moved to where Nyx wants you to move, will lay in onto you with the debuffs.
I feel like this is just Nyx playing a bit more tournament centric, because I don't think Nyx plays like this in friendly. And he is just going to town. I don't understand why Luneth is stunning when clock is active. If the timing were a bit better, he could be able to do that. Hit with the poison though.
The poison hits happen. When a lot of things are
Ooh.
going on, you forget about poison, but that opening stun, very nice.
Yeah,
And then
opening.
paralyzed right off the bat there.
So, Arc isn't that good a character, but this is sort of why I say, like, Arc is broken on paper. Because that's all 6 debuffs. Luneth can't get a hit in until those debuffs are gone. Once they're gone, he can... But the
And they
problem
are
is
gone
when
now.
those debuffs are
Luneth-
gone. Now, Arcane Magic is back. So that means if you're time stopped, and you get if you're time stopped and get hit with all 6 debuffs, once they're gone, you can get time stopped again. It is not a good time.
That's why I play Sun.
Both characters staying with respect. Round start opener, which, oh, that debuff snipe. Bonks into that. Oh no.
That's it with the time stop. Dang.
Oh yeah, here's another thing. Arc is supposedly not very good at close range. If you're close range to Arc, you don't have a lot of time to react to clock. So I'm not mad over Arc. I may sound a little bit salty over this. It's just that Arc has some really good tools that, when put together, absolutely devastating. Oof.
Yeah, you can really see that that happening here. There are just so many different things that Luneth has to worry about. Never mind the confusion, never mind the paralysis, never mind the time stop. Even just getting a couple of those things on, it's like, well, all these non-standard bullets.
I want to point out too, if you get hit with enough debuffs, you're sort of forced to go into the corner. Moon immediately chokes you out of that corner.
Yeah.
And if Arc has you in the corner, that is as bad, if not worse, than if Lich has you in the corner. So
Honestly,
all in all,
Mina, when are we gonna get the Ocarina of Time so you can play the Oath Order and bring the Giants to save anybody from this damn moon? This is absurd.
Are you kidding me? Nyx is playing the Song of Time.
Dang, though. Nyx really showing up. Holy. Yeah, Luneth hates fighting Arc. That looked brutal.
That was a 2-0, eh?
That was a 2-0. That
Yeah,
was a
2-0, and it looked almost like a flawless. Might have been a double flawless somewhere
No,
there.
I think that Nyx took hits on, well, many of the cards at least.
Some of the cards, but
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain there was at least one flawless there.
Yeah, I don't think Nyx got hit twice on any of them anyways.
Alright.
Alright, so I get to do this,
Savage.
which is...
Yeah. I'm thinking we get Luneth and Bax off stream, and then...
well, whatever you do, I'm gonna...
Yeah, you should play your game.
Gonna play his game, yeah. That does have to happen.
Alright.
Luneth and Bax off stream. Dino and Vex and Jade Feather Metafy are already playing loser of 21. That's gonna be either Ferdinand or Frog. So I think Revilo versus Maven is gonna be the next streamed game.
Yep.
Revilo's been on here a lot. I'll hear Revilo getting to show off their skills. They've been doing quite good. I'm trying to remember the match I played against Revilo, and it was in tournament once. I don't even know if they were playing Red Hood. And I remember all my matches with Maven. Maven is strong. Maven makes me feel bad for losing. Not because Maven's rude or anything, but just like anytime I lose super hard to Maven, it's like, man, I know I can do better than this.
Mm-hmm.
But just stepping up to Maven, something happens in my head. Can't handle it.
Alright, so Revelo's in player 1.
Yeah.
Haven's
This is going...
player 2.
Mm-hmm. And this will be I believe, Red Hood versus Lich. Both characters set a lot of things down. I think there are more stationary bullets in this matchup. That's not a mirror. So this should be really fun and interesting. Looking to see how Maven's hyper-aggressive Lich interacts with Revelo's, or really Red Hood in general.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we're good to go. I don't think there's anything I forgot to call, or anyone I forgot to add.
Well, let them know. Let's get it rolling.
Alright. Proceed.
What's the mean taken to Worm's Jewel Box? The least laggy stage in theory. Maven hitting him with the U2. Not really a fan of that band. That's my one joke this stream. Thank you.
Beat me to it.
Oh, with the red and the pink. So this will only be a little difficult for me to see. Maven taking center immediately. And then putting down the 3-tick wide. Yeah, no, like, definitely feels like Revelo's already kind of choked out in the corner there.
Yeah.
Putting up a lot of wides in their own, keeping up the arrow pressure.
Yeah.
Really not letting Maven sit easy at all. But that's a big flower. And looks like we're about to see in the corner, and the walls are coming in.
Oh, managed
to get out, but this doesn't even feel like a better position. It's one of the most frustrating things about fighting Lich is you get out of what you think is the worst spot on the, oh my god, and then takes a hit while the flower's going up. And Maven just knows what's going on, does not take the hit, doesn't get too greedy with their massive, massive flowers. This is looking really rough for Reveala right now.
Yeah. Well,
Maven
at least
does
the
not
board's
take a
clear
single.
now.
Board's clear. Fresh round. If Reveala can get some momentum early on, I think they can, stand the chance. Feels a little fatalistic to say it that way, though. But they are managing quite well here. Then they take a hit, and Maven can set up a massive flower.
Yeah.
Well, it's not massive, just very large.
Yeah, that feels like the worst part of this matchup is like whenever you run into something of theirs, it gives the Lich another chance to set up another flower.
Yeah. And just the way that Maven had placed all the butterflies before, able to, like, just encircle. Oh! This could... If Reveala can take advantage of that hit, which it seems they've been able to, for Maven, this is quite a small flower.
Yeah, there's
But
still
they're
a gap.
still letting themselves be in the corner, and the walls are closing in. First game goes to Maven. Maven
1-0.
is staying. Presumably Reveala was also staying. Yep. Not a lot of counterpegging happening in this game.
People are committed today.
Yep. And Maven's got a bit of a forward flower there. Slight change from their other openers. And it's doing... Honestly, it seems like a very good amount of work. Just continually choking him out. And I've been using this language a lot around Lich, but it definitely feels suffocating. Bonks on the wide, though. Doesn't seem like they're going to be able to get out.
Yeah.
Maven puts over a very, very forward flower. Cannot teleport outside of the flower. It's really difficult, I think, at first to figure out, like, okay, what's the biggest flower I can defensive special through with my character?
Yeah. It's always like a bit of a nail biter when someone tries to like use their invincibility to get through the flower. It's like, did they get the math right?
Really nice control from Revealo here. Just reading exactly where these butterflies are going to be firing. Calmly navigating through them. And this is a 2-2 card right now. I saw something very interesting happen. I saw the break go up when Maven took their second hit, or when got to their last. In any case, it's 1-1. To reorient myself a little bit. Revealo's still in the corner.
Some rollback
Takes the
weirdness.
hit against that. Yeah. That was a really good card coming out of Revealo, though.
Was that a flower into basic?
That was a flower into basic, and it does happen.
What a round start.
If the of all the players who have ripped on me for being predictable, Maven is one of them. Maven is absolutely right to do that. Hello again, Ferdinand.
Well, you can watch the stream and commentate a few seconds late if you really want to.
Yeah, sure.
Revealo's on their last stock for the winner's side of this tournament, and they were
Ah.
doing the very brave thing of living inside wide. You know, Revealo had some good cards there. Really like what they were showing off. Maven, just completely freaking suffocating, though. Hyper-aggressive Lich.
Yeah, strong showing.
Completely unafraid to get in there, yeah. Alright, that moves that up. Ooh. Ooh, Frog versus Nyx. I want to see this one, because in lobbies, Nyx has said Frog beats them quite often.
For
I mean, I don't
play
take Nick's
Tarmo
for a
off
liar,
stream?
so I believe it, but I do want to see it. Pardon?
Uh, yeah, I could probably play Tarmo off stream.
Yeah, we had Tarmo on earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Be
So as
good
long
to get a
as
Storm Mirror in there, though.
do you
Yeah,
both play
so,
Storm?
You can't. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to commentate it, Ferdinand. So I'd have no idea what the hell's going on there. But yeah, no.
I mean, I could commentate it after the facts, but
It's up to you.
that's not very useful.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I think we
Let's
have
do.
enough time, a little bit of wiggle room.
Let's see. We got half an hour left. There are how many games that are thus far unplayed?
We have
Got
more
one,
than
two,
half an hour. We
three.
have like
Yeah, we have more than
I
half
don't.
an hour.
How the? What am I doing with my time here? I don't know what the hell's going on with it.
yeah, under an hour.
Yeah,
What I
Under an
should
hour.
have done. What I should have done is set a timer up and have it count down. That's what I should have done. For next time, I'll know. Now let's do Froggen next because I think that's going to be a really good match to see.
All right, we'll have them on stream.
All right, I'm gonna do my off stream.
All right,
Yep.
sounds good. All right,
Then
Ferg,
with the
you can
backs are
ping your
playing-
opponent. Yep, there you go. Are Frog and Nick's already in game? I can't tell.
Are they? Oh, I was looking at the.
Or I mean,
So
are
we
they
have
in the
Luna
lobby?
and Bax in here, and then we have Ferdinand the Tarmo in here, Maven in here. This leaves us with 8 people in there. Asking Maven to leave again feels rude.
Yeah.
Have I done the counting there right? Yes, I have.
Oh, I should set up the overlay, huh? I always forget to take my chances to do that. Nyx will be on the left, player one side.
Seems like. Oh, now Bax and Luna are gone.
All right. I guess they're done their game.
Yeah, looks like Bax took it 2-1.
Yo, they actually managed to report correctly.
Yep.
I wasn't
None
sure.
of this 80 to 0 garbage.
I want to say I'll never set up bracket predictions again, but it's so fun.
Okay, so we do still need to get Frog in here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you've pinged Frog.
Yeah, I pinged them.
Really, I'm looking forward to this though. Where have I seen a Red Hood versus a Arc before?
Oh, Frog's in. Frog's
I
on
don't know
player
if I
one
have.
side. Okay. So,
Switching that up.
whoa, okay. I'm just gonna make sure. I'm
Both
in before I
American,
start.
both wearing the red badge. That makes sense to me. I can get behind that.
All right, I think they're good to start.
I think the thing I'm most curious about is the ways in which Nyx cannot deal with Frog in general. I am definitely not strong enough to give Nyx a real difficult time, but I would like to see somebody who is. So, Green Hood versus Arcanist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Frog's taken tournaments, right? They're champions.
Frog's taken 2 tournaments. Frog is one of 2 players who has fan art. Nyx immediately gets in there with the wide bonk, but getting up close with Moon with wide variety of things. Doesn't manage to hit any of those. Oh, hits the poison debuff. Frog does not seem to be phased by it, and Nyx gets caught in between 2 lasers and can't dodge the knives. Yeah, so in general, it seems like Nyx is just unable to play the game they want to play, launching out a lot of debuffs. Oh, no bullets fired there, just dodging.
We have a tiny Frog on screen.
Yep. And Nyx bonks into a tiny wide.
Run, start wide.
Wide right after that. Yep. And basic comes out, which Frog micros through. While paralyzed. And despite the paralysis, Nyx is unable to get any more debuffs off.
Yep.
Oh, confuse happening. Still hit by that.
Paralysis
Basic.
and Confuse are probably the two most like stressful aspects to be hit by.
Yeah, I personally don't like slow, but that's, you know. I also really don't like mini because it just feels like, okay, cool, none of my aggression's gonna work. But, you know, the aggression isn't the important thing a lot of that time.
Does mini affect Frog basic much?
I believe it does, and this is based entirely on Ferdinand asking which debuff makes you want to stick a fork in the toaster? And Frog said mini.
Right.
Nick's doing that wonderful thing where you use clock as a staging platform for a lot of wides. Dealing with the knives very cleanly. And the stadium's getting pretty small, which means Moon's going to be a huge threat shortly. Even bigger than normal.
Yeah. Can't get through that invincibility.
And then does not hit them with the time stop, unfortunately. But it does hit them with Toxic and Mini, which, not terrible. Not terrible, he says.
Yeah, now Nick gets...
What a rude way to say that.
Mines on the field.
Man, and then bonks on those wides.
Yo, someone BM me?
So Frog took game 1.
Yep. Oh, yep. Charge Shot did not come out fast enough, unfortunately. Oh, hey, Nick's just a time stop on Frog. This could be really good for them.
That's all 6 aspects.
Yep.
Nick's just got an
And
achievement.
Frog is handling this very well. Nyx bonks into the long side of that laser, hits him with an errant wide. Very impressed that Frog managed to not get hit through all those status effects. Doesn't really feel like this is the advantage here at all. Frog is just carrying them across the screen, keeping them exactly where they want them to be. And then time stop right out of the invincibility. We'll see if Frog... Oh, I was going to say we'll see if Frog can do a repeat performance here, but takes a hit very quickly. And then Nick's very unafraid to get up close there.
Oh, gets into the dead zone of those basics.
Oh. Defensive time stop. Time stop is a very, very interesting move to me. I don't really know how to think about it because it can be used in like most defensive specials in extremely aggressive ways. And then also in... It feels like as a defensive special goes, it's not super defensive actually.
It takes
It's
a lot.
defensive, offensive. It has the capabilities of both, which is pretty rare for a defensive special. Like, most times, if that's the case, then there's a caveat to using it.
Yeah. I mean, what's the... I'm gonna ask you, what is a defensive special without any offensive utility?
Storm Beast Flash Nut. That's by far the least offensive defensive, because all you do is move horizontally. Nothing else. And then after that, it would...
Redheads?
You know what? We should focus on this because Nyx is on their last stock, on their last card. And this would be a 2-0 for Frog if it ended here, and then it did. Runs into the wide side of a laser. But yeah, no, like it seems like that the difficulty here is that whatever Frog is doing is making it very difficult for Nyx to play the game that they like to play, which is a lot of debuffs, a lot of basic jerking you around the screen. Very solid matches coming out of the both of them, though.
Alright. Anybody yelling
Frog
at me in
Ghost
Discord?
in there.
Not yet.
So, oh, and then Revelo and Maven went. Maven living in semifinals now. That will be against Frog.
Yeah, so you should probably move
let's
some
do-
losers matches up.
Yeah, let's do...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. 8 matches in like 40 minutes. Think we could do that?
I think we could do that.
Might be a little tight.
Yeah. Well, without thinking too much about it, let's get Dino and Metafire on stream here.
Sure, yeah.
Watch some Dino plays Red Hood, I believe. They have the Red Yoshi in there. I feel like they're quite committed to the red color.
Oh yeah.
Red and a different kind of green coming out of depth.
Should we have Ferd and Backs off stream, or should we just try to get everything on stream right now?
I don't know. I kind of want Ferd on stream so I can BM them.
All right, that's good enough for me.
But here comes Metafire.
Try to
Waiting on
stream
Dino.
the rest. Oh, my controller turned off.
I wonder what the ways in which Metafire is a fake Kirby fan. What was their status for a while? Oh, hello. Vengeance? Metafire, please explain this.
Alright, Dino's player one side.
And then Metafire will finish typing up their revenge story. Oh, Vengeance is only from ATM 6. Well then. Oh, well, we'll see if Dino eliminates Metafire from Maiden Spellberta. The most conservative of Maiden Spell. That's a political joke. I am sorry.
No, it's fine.
Whoops.
I don't know. Politics isn't covered in Twitch terms of service.
Except if Acrio watches, then it ain't fine.
No, I mean, like, it's... I'm sorry. I'll time out myself. I can't time out myself.
Oh, you can tell them we're good to go.
We all good?
Alrighty then. We're all good?
Alright, there we go.
I had more ease. I win.
You did. You guys also both named the color. I didn't do that. I need to step up my game.
Well, the thing is that Dino, I think uses red, not green.
Yeah, no, Dino's Red Hood.
I mean, that's kind of green.
Well, yeah, but Dino, red is most certainly not the color green.
Yeah. Oh, and then was looking for the vengeance. Metafire just lets themselves. What the hell was that knife dodge?
Ah, yes. Let's just scream and dodge the attack.
Oh man, that's
Nice wide, classic stuff.
this feels quite scrappy so far.
Yeah, alrighty. This
Feels like neither player has really gotten able to set up the long-term game, and I've just instead been kind of taking errant hits like that.
It feels like both players aren't able to play optimally, yet they're still going at.
Well,
oh, nice! The knife!
Fire.
Meta was just outside that cat and got hit by it. You hate to see that.
Hate to see it. Meta wants vengeance though, and I think I reminded them I haven't finished the Kirby anime, so there's something running through them right now. Maybe Metafire's tilted.
Metafire might be a bit tilted because I don't think it's an optimal play to zoom past your bubble. It might be.
That's the mix-up. Sure. Frog taught me that playing badly is a mix-up.
Okay, but I feel like this might be a bit too bad because if you play bad enough, then you lose.
This is an excellent point, and this is why you're in top 8 and I'm in top 16.
Maybe he's trying to download his opponent right now. Like, this is just a pity round.
Pity round? Oh. Is Metafire that cruel? And is Dino gonna pick up on this, and is Dino gonna accept that? Oh.
I don't feel like Meta's that cruel, but it may be. Like, if he really hates you, he might do that.
I don't know. Dino did knock him out in ATM 6.
Yeah, well,
we'll see how that's going so far. Yeah. As Metafire is looking a little rough this time around here. Last stock on the first game.
Yeah, pretty convincing game from Dino.
Yeah. That being said, walls are closing in.
But the thing is, Red also has a slight advantage to enjoy when walls are closing in.
I know, it's last hit now.
It's just if
Meta seems to be bringing this back.
Proper
has got the
positioning.
download. Yeah.
Force the opponent into just the right corner, have invis down, boom. All right, there's
Oh, I
part one.
like that.
There it
and the
is.
shotgun in there. Beautiful.
Brilliant play from Meta. Interesting opener. Not exactly sure what the shotgun opener is for, but... Ooh, oh no! Move just a bit past Cat that time. It's the
Quite tasty.
old 2-4.
And then-
Oh no!
That was a risky position for Meta no matter
Ooh,
what
oh
there,
no.
though. Oh, double
Alright,
kill.
let's see. Is Depth gonna counterpick? Is Meta going to counterpick? Let's see here.
I don't know. No, both staying.
Nah.
Who took game one? I was looking away.
Dino took game
Dino
one.
took-
Or Dino? Yeah. Why are you saying Dino?
I mean, to be fair, there's
I've been
some
sabotaged.
people in the 60s who say, like, Dino's Casino.
Dino is running an illegal Maiden Spell betting ring.
Maiden bet. Just like Salty
Oh,
bet.
this could be risk. Oh,
Ooh!
it was good. The wide hits them.
Yeah, using wide because shotgun wasn't gonna do much.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Invis is
Yeah.
out.
Yep,
Can
that's
Meta
the
push
check.
him back in time? Oh no!
Doesn't matter.
Just hit
Runs
him
right
with
into
the
the shotgun.
Ah, if he went for a
Went for the
shotgun
wide.
again, he probably would have had that hit, and now
Yeah.
advantage is back up.
The wide worked the other time, though. I mean, that's what they were
Yeah,
thinking.
wide works. Walls are closing in too. So it looks like Meta can start raising his.
It definitely feels like... Although, I don't know. The way that knives move, I'm not sure who has the greater advantage when the walls begin closing in here.
Depth because shotgun at close walls. If you're
yeah.
positioned just wrong, it's a guaranteed hit. However, that doesn't mean that Red has a very good late game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, you can dodge the knives. It's hard to do so, but you can dodge them. I don't think you can dodge a shotgun. Back to back.
No. The shotgun is basically a wall. Yeah, those back-to-back hits are... They're rough to see.
So, will we have the Revengeing? Brilliant looking shotgun.
Well, all vengeances start with getting at least one stock off your opponent, so Meta's doing good in that regard.
Yeah, first you gotta get the heart, then you gotta get the card, then a game.
But Meta taking a hit from those knives.
Might be playing a little bit sloppier now. I'm not too sure. I feel like he could have easily avoided those knives. Good dodges nonetheless, but seems to be being a bit risky. That time it paid off because now Vanish is on CD. But will he be able?
This could turn into
Cash
something nice
in.
here.
Will he be able to cash
Yes.
in the chips? Looks like Dino might fold. Oh, whoa! Fails to
Unreactable
back up
wide.
wide. Well, the
And then
wide's reactable.
waltzes into the kunai.
All you gotta do for the counterplay is to just move directly backwards.
No, Metafire is feeling themselves way too much from that card.
Interesting exchanges, but it's not in Meta's favor.
Invincibility to the knives.
Oh, that was
Good.
a tight spot. Was able to get out of it. Oh, this Vanish is up too, so
No, not anymore, but in the corner with all these knives. Yeah,
yeah.
good use of the
having
cat to get out of there.
Gotta push Meta back. Gotta do all sorts of fancy things. Not sure if Meta has it in him.
Let's see. This doesn't look like it's a basic that... Oh, never mind, didn't matter so much. The knives came in before Dino had to deal with the basic. I was going to say that it wasn't one that they looked like they were going to be able to worm around.
For this
Meta
one,
did
the
not
house
get their
all-
vengeance. Oh, yo!
Oh,
That's where his power
disrespect.
comes from. Jeez, Meta's gonna watch that
Dang.
anime.
I've watched part of the anime too.
Man,
Damn, how many
you
episodes are in
know,
that anime? It's like a lot.
100 or so. My God. I believe it's years ago. I believe that Dino could
Wait,
have watched that anime multiple times.
what was the score in that game?
It was
2-0,
2-0.
favoring die.
Right. Just making
Yeah.
sure.
Metafire did not get their vengeance this time.
All right.
Maybe the next ATM. I do not know all who is in trial by tourney at the moment. I believe Metafire's in it.
All
I'm
right,
not
Ferd, you
Metafire
want to
is
certain.
play?
definitely in it.
Ferd, you
Yeah.
want to play Bax?
Yeah, it's a Storm Mirror, and we want a Storm Mirror on stream. I can't commentate it because I gotta listen to my tunes on Storm Mirrors, especially. But
We'll
I'll
take
play.
we'll take a stab at it.
Oh, okay. Well, Meta quit. That's too bad. Well, bye, Meta. I liked you.
Well, we've lost a Maiden Spell
Good riddance.
player.
We've
Dang,
lost
I
the
guess the depth
lost the-
curse never comes.
lost the last really good depth.
Depth's locker, it never fails.
Airvent, you're gonna have to really step up. We need you.
And even then, he's probably gonna retire for some reason or other, because that's just how depth works.
Oh, never mind. They're back.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Where they just
okay.
All right, who's on player one side? Ferd or Bax?
looks like
Well,
Ferd's on
alright.
player one side.
All right, don't start
I'm-
until I have the overlay
Ferdinand,
ready.
give me the crash course on storm mirrors.
Red light, green light for both players. Move forward, move backwards. I'd have to go into an in-depth explanation, and considering I gotta ready myself for a Storm Mirror, I just can't
Alright.
do that.
I have to
so.
write your full name. Ferdinand von.
I am
Eger.
Ferdinand von Ayer.
You know, it won't fit on the overlay, but I'm just gonna keep like that for now.
Hey, don't worry, my name
Disgusting.
doesn't fit in Maiden Spell, so But
That's fair. That's fair.
Max is getting impatient. I should not have asked Ferdinand to explain the storm mirror to me. Let him get right into it.
All right. Well, you
I
had to
apologize
wait
for
for me
wasting
to
your
get
time,
ready,
Bax.
and now I am.
Bax is in a very different time zone than all of us. I don't know what
Okay.
time it is over there.
Can you tell them we're good to go? Or
Yeah, we're good. I'm good.
green. There we go.
Oh, all right. Storm mirrors. Ferdinand packing the player 2 Pikachu skin as per usual, and then Bax doing nothing special, of course.
Fly to the storm.
Oh, okay.
We see two
Um,
completely different approaches.
Bax. I don't even know what happened there. This is quite fast.
There is big basic and railgun basic.
Now, see, here's the thing. Ferdinand said red light, green light. This is all green light. No one's standing still. Well,
It's
Ferdinand
red light
was
when
for a
they're
little bit
charging their
before
basic
there.
attack.
I don't think you want a red light during basic. Yeah, no, I can't comment. I'm gonna need to learn how to play Storm. Learn how to play Storm mirrors.
Yeah. Oh, someone gets hit by a
I'm
Y.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Worst case scenario, I will ask Ferdinand to teach me, and he is the
Yeah.
self-proclaimed number 2 Storm after Kuroko. We'll see if he can maintain that, because if Bax takes this,
Yeah.
I will not let him live it down.
Yeah.
But it's looking pretty good for Ferdinand so far. They are one card up. They do have the Doppelganger down first. And that was looking very,
Damn. Was that
very
a Y?
strange looking.
Okay.
I don't know if it's wide. I can't see wide when I'm fighting Storm. I don't see how I'm supposed to see wide when two Storms are
Yeah.
fighting and neither of them are me.
Yeah. It looks like they're taking every chance they can to charge a big basic.
Mm-hmm.
Clone placement's
Oh.
interesting.
But Ferdinand in the corner. Does not matter. Bax gets hit by a wide, and Ferdinand can go wherever the hell they like because Storm Beast can go across the entire screen
Yeah.
with that, after hit invincibility.
Yeah, it's hard to even say, oh, one of them's coordinate, because they'll, fly out, by the time you finish saying it.
Oh, back to the last hit. Back to the couple large ones. Flash steps out of the way of that basic. I don't know if that was a flash step was worth. Ferdinand gets behind them, so that large basic that Bax threw out is irrelevant. It's very hard to commentate this because, yeah, no, you say one thing and suddenly, nope, that situation stopped being relevant 500 milliseconds ago.
Yeah. This is the plight of Storm players. When the Storm players are all busy playing the match, there's no one left who can understand what's going on.
Back to the hype focuses before the match begins. And then, ooh, cross counter. I really wish I could wrap my head around all this speed. Let's see what Bax is doing. Bax, like, both of them are in the corner. Cornered by their doppelgangers, which must feel quite weird to play against.
Yeah, it's interesting. They kind of like got some distance, started like slugging each other from across. Both their clones in the middle.
I didn't actually see that hit. It seemed like it was a small basic.
Yeah. Ferd seems really comfortable, like flying in and out, like breaking that stalemate.
Mm-hmm. And Ferd is taking game 1.
Mm-hmm.
Pika Pika Pikachu, baby.
Yeah.
How can you beat characters from 2 Nintendo games at the same time? I've got no idea. No.
What else is...
Well, he's Pikachu and Ferdinand von Eyre.
Oh, yes, of course. How did I forget?
They did SMT X Fire Emblem, but they will never do Pokemon X Fire Emblem. Well, they kinda did. I should commentate this game, though.
There was Pokemon Conquest, but that's another story.
Yeah. Ferdinand with their magic the last hit off a small melee basic.
Yeah.
Uncharged melee, sorry. Uncharged basic, sorry.
Bax is falling back
the right words to use.
Using a lot of railgun.
Mm-hmm. Oh. And then gets hit by a wide because they're trying to move.
Yeah. Ferd's doing that dance.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this was the... That was just a wide. This is Ferdinand calling Bax out, saying, I know you don't want to play the red light game, so I'm just going to say red light the whole time.
Ooh.
It's Ferdinand's red light district.
Yeah. Bax doesn't seem as comfortable, like, flying out of pressure as, like, Ferdinand does. So, like...
Well, this has also been hit by wides a whole... Like, Bax has been getting hit by wides this game a lot, so... Yeah. The comfort isn't really being found here specifically. And even if Bax is comfortable with that, the fact that Ferdinand's been able to hit them with them so frequently, really going to shake that, like... That was a wide hit there, and that was also a wide hit.
Yeah, we all make mistakes. Yeah.
One of the things that I really like about the design of this game is that you are going to forget about a bullet eventually, and it will hit you.
Yeah, this game is made to pile things onto your mental stack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ferdinand.
Oh, Bax finds a way out.
3 very, very quick hits here. I don't know if they're going to be able to bring this out because Bax isn't like a. I don't think he can do it.
Yeah, Ferdinand there was doing a really good job. Is like, whenever Bax is pressured by one of those like 2 charge basics, he would like queue up another one.
Runs right into it. Now that's a call-out post right there.
Yeah, Bax can do it too.
Bax added Ferdinand on Twitter and said, I am also good at this matchup. Fuck you.
Staying. Yep.
Oh, it's 1-1. I said I was going to BM Ferdinand when doing this, but I just can't find it in me right now. Ferdinand's playing very well.
Whoa, rushes through. He's trying to approach.
I am not afraid to admit that sometimes I think the actual Storm Beast is the doppelganger and vice versa.
Yeah. I feel like Bax is being more aggressive now in these like recent things.
Oh, that's a flash step escape right there, yeah.
At least in terms of approaching.
Mm-hmm. Like that was a lot of charge to basic in the corner there, and then Ferdinand slips up, runs right into the one that's in the hands of Bax.
Yep. Oh, get some space to
Ferdinand
charge
wants
basic.
to aggress, so is putting up a bunch up there. Wides are coming out. Bax does not take a wide hit there. Or just did. As soon as I was saying they didn't take the hit, they took the hit. Oh, it's like my matches.
Oh.
A lot of wide happening.
Mm-hmm.
And Bax cannot keep still. Gets the wide.
Oh, the dance.
This could be Oh, yeah, this is looking good for Ferdinand. That hit right off the bat. Momentum's on his side at this point.
All right.
Oh, that's 2 hits. That's 3. Oh man, and that was just, they went up to each other and held. They both just held basic, really.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing to a beam trigger we're gonna get in Maiden and Spell.
Yeah. This is tournament point for backs.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And they are out wide in between the basics.
Yeah. GG's was close though.
2-1, very good games coming out of both of them. Hello.
Oh, is he back?
I think Ferd's back. I heard the little boop.
Oh crap, my mic was up. I am Ferdinand von Iron.
You did great. You would be deeply ashamed of my commentary, but you did great.
Yeah. Welcome back for Ferdinand von Iyer.
Thank you.
All right. What's their bracket looking like?
Also, don't.
Nixon Dino.
I think so.
Ah, dang, I got 502, so I can't update the score, but
502'd.
Okay.
Challenge, what is going on with your servers all the time?
You're on stream. All right.
Cool. Nix and Dino.
My controller's out of battery, so I have to play with keyboard now to like enter spectating.
Oh, so this will be another Arcanist versus Red Hood. This time not against Frog, but against Dino. So we'll see how Nix does here.
Yeah, so Dino and Nix. I guessed who would be player 1, I guess wrong.
Greetings again. Did they already fight? Is this thing that happened?
no.
No. Doesn't seem like it.
Wait to start.
No.
No.
No, did
Oh,
they not?
matches are open for voting.
Oh yeah, they're always open for voting.
Oh, that explains, like, it's people voting on, like, how the matches might go.
Yeah, and by default, like the score you report is like the ratio, the like percentage,
Oh, that's
like
weird.
the odds basically. It's super weird. I don't know why Challenge does that.
Sort of a bit like a Spectre.
Yeah.
I just figured it was that, like, both these players fight and whoever did the better performance win.
All right, green light. What do you think of this matchup? Player wise and character wise, I guess.
I don't play adventurers, so like that's the thing. I don't know, because both players can be very dominating, or both characters can dominate if they're at a certain area. But at the same time, like, it's up in the air for me. I'd say both characters are also relatively strong.
Yeah. Nix is throwing out already more debuffs against Dino than I think they were ever able to against Frog. I don't know if they all hit. Definitely didn't all hit, but there were like 5,000 of them.
Oh yeah, alright. I'm not sure if like Mino was listening to this, but please make Toxic's build-up more apparent. Because if Dino gets hit with Toxic again, and by the way, his name is Dino, I'm just saying it like Casino, haha. But if he gets hit by Toxic again, you'll notice that it's black into a fade into, and then all of a sudden white when it's an active hitbox. Which, a bit of a cheap shot if you ask me. Also, player 2 arc, Strawberry Milk arc, very good arc. Wait. Wait! What? What? Isn't Red Hood supposed to have major invul?
During
What?
the
Yeah, the first 400 milliseconds you're supposed to have major. Yeah, like look at those.
could have hit him
Toxics.
after that then.
Well, he shouldn't have been able to hit him. That's the thing. He shouldn't be able to hit him with a time stop. What happened there? Or maybe it was just like milliseconds off, but that just looked so awful.
I know. It seems like it's one of those things that just. I feel like it was a few seconds off. It happened once against. Did it happen once against Frog? There was a. I know that in this tournament I have seen a real dicey, like, Red Hood does their defensive, Nix busts out, or an arc busts out the time stop, And it hits, and it's gross.
Ugh. If only Red Hood wasn't invisible when she uses invisibility, that way we could tell.
Oh, hit with that poison again.
Yeah, debuffs for Red suck in two ways. Confused because now your basic is entirely worthless. Miniature because your everything is now basically worthless.
Oh yeah,
Paralyzed,
small binds are
paralyzed.
not great.
Yeah, that's as great as like miniature-sized Lich Flower.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen mini Lich Flower. It's got to be weird.
Well, that's the thing. Like you never see Lich versus Arc, or you never see it last long enough for that specific interaction. Oh no! He tried to move and he moved the wrong ways.
What's going on about my audio? 1 second.
Who was up one, sorry?
Nix is favored 1-up.
Yeah, Nyx is up 1. Dino did get a card off of them in a very, very nice game. These have all been really good so far.
Yeah. Interesting attempt stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know if that was an aggressive,
I feel like
an
it
aggressive
was.
pluck. It feels like it was close enough, right? And then
Yeah,
when
it
it didn't
feels
work,
like it was-
immediately went back into the I'm just going to use this to put out some wides, and then I don't have to worry about dodging stuff for a little bit.
Well, yeah, like even if you with it or not, it's a dispel field for a few seconds.
Yeah.
It is quite literally small, very dangerous Sun Priestess defensive.
They have that slow on. And then getting the hit on Nyx allowed them to not have to deal with it for as long as they otherwise would have, which is primo.
Ah, he walks into that wide though. Walked into the knives back to back, triple hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
No. The last hit is on Dino.
Looks like Dino has to go all in on this one. I will say it's interesting that
Oh my god,
Nyx
didn't get hit
seems
with
to
the time
pay
stop.
absolutely no wind to major info when the opponent's hit. If you get up close, he's gonna use might just be defensive. And already, Dino is at last heart. That is...
Yeah. And the walls haven't even begun to close in yet. This is gonna be...
Like, Dino can do it, but... it's not an easy fight.
No, that's not an easy fight. It's gonna be a hell of a comeback. And then Moon when the field gets small is just so rude.
It.
But that, yeah. And, like, the defensive was not up.
The moment I saw that Moon placement, there was no way he could escape without absolutely killing his...
anything. There was no way out. Oh, okay. Let's see. We have Nyx versus Dino done. And look up there, the losers. I think let's do Revelo versus Ferdinand, and then we'll do Frog versus Maven.
Yep.
Although Maven is already here. Hello, Maven. Nah,
Maven
Ferdinand's
here.
also already here. Whichever, you know what? If Revelo or Frog gets here first, we'll just do them first, because we will be doing them both anyway.
I'll do mine first, because, like, semifinals is there. That way we can get this done and dusted. That way there's no odd stuff.
Oh, well, Revelo's here, so we're going to watch that one. We have Revelo on the left, Ferdinand on the right. Both of us are spectating. Omer, when...
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, they're not going yet.
They're not going yet?
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be clear. They both at the GLHF. Ferdinand's been on the other side of this enough that I think he kind of knows, but
Revelo 888, I think their name is. Whatever.
is it? No, that's Bax. Revelo is I think 2112.
Alright, that's a lot of work. They're Revelo.
Yeah, that's their name on the game.
Yeah, just gonna move Ferd's name so that it's actually on screen. There we go. That's close enough. They get the idea. Alright, they're good to go.
Oh, I see. It's a joke because Ferdinand left his doppelganger to commentate. I see. Okay, but are we ready to roll?
Yep.
Omer? Hell yeah. All green. 3 E's this time. This is going to be... Honestly, a lot of Red Hoods happening here. I feel like Frog is... I don't even know if Frog popularized Red Hood, because Red Hood has definitely been gaining in popularity.
Yeah. I mean, the recent buffs made Red Hood very fun to play. With the
Very
wide
attractive.
not
Wait, what the heck?
deleting.
He's going Lich.
Wait.
Well... Okay, so Ferdinand jumps in here to BM me. Very rude. Ferdinand, as Lich, has not placed down a flower yet. Very curious decision.
Yeah. Ferdinand's on Lich.
Continues to not place the flower, but is placing a lot of wides at interesting spots. Minkle sometimes plays Lich. Well, I think Minkle in general plays Lich kind of funky, putting a lot of smaller wides around to make it difficult to think about. But this is, you know, but the flowers on center are quite large and on point.
Yeah, just a small gap in the
Revelo
top
is-
that's covered by wide.
Yeah. Now you'd need to do some tricky maneuvering to get through there. Revelo has taken only 1 hit so far, is backed quite, not quite far into the edge there. Ferdinand feels like they've been more backed up, honestly. Well, falls into the bind. Oh, that's a very, very nice trap. Not a whole lot of room for Revelo to maneuver. And that butterfly at the bottom is going to be a real pain. Well, was a real pain to deal with, I'm
Man,
sure.
Revelo zoomed in there as soon as that wide went down.
Yeah. You gotta find space against Lich. Oh, Ferdinand, no! Had such a big flower up and then trips over the bind.
Oh, just gets hit by basic. Round start. Basic.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Roll back.
I'm stunned by the display that I saw. It
Yeah.
was quite magnificent.
GGPO just saying hello.
Oh. Oh, and...
Oh no.
It's happening more, huh? Okay.
All right. Well, hopefully it'll be better after this game.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Not much we can do about this on the spectator
No,
side.
but Ferdinand back setting up, making the wall. I don't know when the last hit was, so I don't know when the wall is going to start closing in here. Oh, speak of the devil, the walls are closing in. Does not matter. Ferdinand gets caught by the basic, and then the wide. Potentially. I don't know if you also saw that horror show, but...
I saw a lot of multiple hits, breaks, something, many things.
Yeah.
Oh, gets through the gap. Ferdinand tries to catch him.
Just keep trying to do that basic up close.
Ooh.
This is a... Oh, Ferdinand had him in such a...
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
All right, so Revel's taking one. I'm just
Very
going to update
loud.
that score and pray.
Yeah.
All right.
Worm, pretty funny bonks. Indeed. Indeed, Ferdinand. Yeah, no, Revelo should love that laser.
Wait, laser.
Red laser is wild.
Yeah.
There was some curved red lasers in that rollback that were scaring the hell out of me.
Oh, lasers versus lasers.
Lasers and knives versus lasers.
Yes. Versus lasers and talons, I guess Worm has.
No,
Claw, whatever.
those are just knives. Worm is a stabby lady.
Right.
Now, of all them, I feel like I know less about this match than anything else. I do know that Worm's B&B is pretty much just, laser plus something depending on the range.
Yeah.
To make it difficult to, to dodge into either the wide or the basic when you're dodging into the laser.
Yeah. Laser's really good to, like, force movement.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what Red's game plan here is. I feel like Red's game plan is, as per usual, just put them in a position where it's really difficult to dodge knives.
Yeah. Just make
In
you
general,
feel
if
bad
they
about
don't-
moving.
Yeah. If they don't bonk on the wide or the basic first.
Yeah. Nope. 3 knives in one place. He's doing that a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting choice.
I think the 3 knives in one place are mostly because you can dodge worm pretty easily if you don't move very much.
Mhm.
It's like, because, like, especially before the worm buff, where they've got the knives get a little tighter, it was trivial to just kind of tap, and then I'm not dealing with knives. It's just like you do 1 button tap for every tap that worm does, and the knives are dodged. Congratulations, you did it.
Oh, Invulns through that array. Manages to kind of eke his way out of the corner.
Yep. And with the cooldown on Novi Fire is what? It's not very long.
Yeah.
And like it's not like Red Hood can, very, very quickly get some more aggression out there that would immediately circumvent that.
Yeah, no, she has to charge her basic.
Yeah. Novi Fire feels like an actual defensive option in this matchup for that reason, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I say playing neither of these characters.
Yeah.
One day I'll decide to suffer through the awkwardness of learning how a different character moves and actually get good at this game, but today is not that day.
Yes.
What Novi Fire's coming out? None of them, like... I'm not sure if they were there to zone Revelo away. The reason I say that is because they were all, it feels like, just out of range of where they were going to be. And I don't necessarily know if Revelo would want to have gotten close anyways. Ferdinand closes that out with an up-close wide. The Worm Classic.
Oh.
And then all these very interesting laser pattern there. All those focus lasers coming out, making it really difficult to think about, honestly.
Yeah, the way Revelo moved made that interesting. It put like lasers at 3 different angles, so then like the wide shot into the gap between the last 2.
And then Revelo really hung themselves with that one, and then it feels like. But until that one last hit, that Ferdinand wasn't able to properly invuln through the knives for, there hasn't been much. Walls are closing in.
Yep. Ferdinand
Good dodge coming out of both players.
A run around, mash wide. Not really mashing it. Kind of picking his moments.
Oh, dang, yeah.
Well, he has invul, he can move.
On the side of the laser.
Decides to burst.
And
Alright, how's it gonna
gain
use this?
sound of the laser there. And then more lasers.
Decides to back off into the corner and gets hit by a direct.
Yeah. Well, the lasers that Revelo loves won him this match. GG's won. It seems like I got hit by more lasers that last game than wides, but I wasn't seeing what you were seeing, so.
Why is he getting hit by all those wides? Come on now, just stop bonk.
Alright, so Revelo took that.
You're talking
2-0.
about him, okay. Yeah.
Dino beat Nyx 2-0, right?
Alright guys, are you ready for a very fun match to fight? And yeah, it was 2-0. It's a red mirror.
I don't believe. Yeah.
Alright.
Man, I already do not remember the results of that match.
Alright.
Jesus.
Well, if I'm wrong, one of them will correct me. They'll say, hey, I was knocked out.
No,
or, hey.
That was turn, it was Nyx.
Oh my god.
No, Dino. No, it was Nyx. Sorry.
Nyx lost or Nyx won?
Nyx 1-2-0.
Nyx 1-2-0. Okay, I did
Oh my
misreport
God.
that. I'm pinging.
Yeah,
Nyx.
I did it wrong. I'm sorry. I thought it was like... I had red on the mind, okay?
You were excited for that red mirror. You were excited for more Christmas trees.
Yeah,
No.
Alright.
So you're the tournament organizer. You can fix this, presumably.
Yeah, I
Probably?
corrected the score. It's saving. Challenge is just lagging.
Thank you, challenge. Very cool.
I mean, it could be my fault. It could be my internet. I am streaming.
I strongly,
Okay.
strongly doubt that.
Here's the thing. I have good odds that this finals is gonna be like red mirror. I'm not salty, but I'm a little bit salty over reds, cause like if we reach red mirror losers finals, that's it. I'm calling curtains. It's
Alright.
no
Sorry,
longer
Colin,
ironic.
what?
It's curtains. That's it.
Oh, curtain.
Show's
I thought you
done.
said
Horses.
calling it kerns, and I'm like, what the hell do you mean by kern? It's like some dumb
I'm
slang
calling
for
it kern.
kernel.
Go.
Revelo versus Nyx.
Alright.
Nyx is just living in the Red versus Arc matchup right now.
Alright.
Nyx's existential nightmare.
Alright, after this
I don't
match,
know what
I'm gonna have
existential for
to
them.
step off for a bit, probably, so I might not be here when this match ends, but I'll be back soon.
Alright.
Alright, so, alright, we're gonna start this off with, we haven't seen anything that hasn't been done already. Because this matchup is exactly the same.
Yep.
Like, the playstyles of the Reds might be a bit different from Dino and Rev, but for the most part, it's just Arc does the thing, Red does the thing. Like, there ain't too much to add to commentate other than just, oh, he got hit, and oh, nice exchange.
I mean, Nyx has been hit 3 times already. Quality commentary.
Yeah,
like,
I have no idea what is happening. Like, Nyx might just not be able to handle this red. Might be handling too many reds. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this might be the red that makes Nyx dead.
No, and then
Vanish classic stuff. Tried to read with clock, which very interesting maneuver. I can see why you do it. But the thing is that red can just walk away, Lamau.
you can't really walk away when you're in the corner like that.
Well, you can walk anywhere except the clock. Maybe it was actually used as a pressure tool, which... Okay. Alright, wall was shrinking, and I feel like if Nyx really wanted to punish Rev, what he'd do is wait for right about when Rev is not on the wall,
Oh.
and just use move.
It's evened up.
Yeah,
It's
he's got
now
the
no longer
confusing,
even?
So,
Yeah.
There's the stock.
Man.
We did it, guys. Or I was wrong, and this actually takes longer, and heck, Nyx looped this, which would make me look like just absolutely butthurt.
Nyx manages to take the cards, so we are on the last card of the first game here.
2 strong characters,
Yep.
2 strong players. Toxic, let's go!
You know what there hasn't been in this tournament so far? Is a sun? Yeah. Maybe I could have entered.
I think Priestess has been, like, gone in ATM 6 too.
That was really too bad.
So, I don't know what's going on there.
It sounds like we have a draw. Not enough sun.
We're living in a dark age.
Well, it's all moons and red hoods from here on out, apparently. Nyx is really taking command of this, though.
It's Nyx, red and green, and Maven. And
Oh.
I'll be honest, if Maven wins, that would be pretty epic. Because, like, he either has to fight Frog, or very likely has to fight Arc.
Mm-hmm.
Frog twice or Arc. Or heck, Rev might beat Frog, which...
Who knows?
yeah,
I think in order for that to happen, Maven's gonna knock Frog into losers first.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, can that even happen?
I don't know, we'll see. I know that I'm not gonna talk about the next match while this one's going on. That seems extremely rude.
Yeah,
I mean, even if it is the same damn match that we have seen, like, same damn match, he says.
All right, let's talk about this same damn match. The general playstyle that's going on here is that Arc pushes Arc pushes red to one side, red pushes Arc to another side, and it just keeps on going. And whoever's able to place their stuff better, or if red smacks into things, whatever happens there causes whoever wins.
I mean, all right, fair, whatever. Like, we know that here Nyx had a rough first card. Nyx now has clearly has a download going on. They've been handling it
Nyx
pretty well since
downloaded
then.
the profile. It's
Yeah. Nyx
also
is zapped. Nyx is
toxic
landing
and
way more
winning.
debuffs
Can we
on Revelo.
Please nerf Arcanist. This is ridiculous. Getting all the best nerfs. I can't. Walks into a bind though.
And that was the ploy of the Arcanist during the beta, though, right? Just leave, and so no one knows how good Arc is.
Yeah, just leave, and then say like, oh yeah, 1.2x move on the basic to
That was a real far out clock.
focus too much on that clock.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think if Nyx just like turtled right in the center, moved around so that way knives weren't too much of a threat, and just sat in the center, did not care as to what red was doing, he could easily win this.
I'm thinking more about that clock, and I think the clock was a proper desperation move there because Nyx was down 2 stocks, and then
It
if Nyx
was
was able to,
a
yeah.
good move, but the problem is that he tunnel visioned a bit too much,
Oof, roll
so the
back.
knives were able to
mental stack was full of clocks,
3-3. Oh,
and then
classic basic.
I don't know. Maybe Nyx is getting too clock heavy. Believes they can get away with it and then can't.
He can't keep getting away with this.
Well, he's
You'll
not
be
anymore.
punished eventually.
Frog-
Like his clock's down.
Not
He
Frog.
has
Revelo has
one
figured it out.
debuff, the worst debuff. If he wins this, like that is, yeah, I was about to say if he won that, never punished.
I will say I don't feel like for Frog or for Frog, fucking Christ, for Red Hood. I don't feel like Confuse is the worst because the basic can go so wide and have so many weird angles, and especially when I'm thinking about how to dodge the basic for Red, I'm like, if the angles are flipped, I'm just gonna be, I'm saying all this stuff and then I see just at this angle here,
I'll
the red
hit you
Red
with,
Hood just
techniques analysis.
goes, shoots it behind him. It doesn't even matter.
So like Red Hood for Confuse, it sucks because that more or less invalidates your basic, except if you instantly press it. Now I'm gonna take another character who gets hit pretty hard by Confuse, Storm, since I have a lot of experience. If you're hit with Confuse, in order to have a hit that will be, in order to use something that negates the Confuse, you have to be at a more horizontal angle
Yeah.
with Arc, which means you're more susceptible to getting hit.
Yeah.
Unlike Red, who can just hit you at a less extreme angle. Not only that, but you have to just tap basic. Storm
Debuff
has to
happening
hold
there.
basic for a long time, which means that like the slow attack for charged basic really hurts for Storm especially. Of course, the advantage is that miniature. I feel like Storm and Red might be just inverse as to what debuff they like or dislike, because if you're small and fast, it's really hard for you to get hit. Unless you're doing something wrong. I'm not too sure.
I won't quote you on that one. Don't worry.
Oh, para slow, by the way. Para slow.
That's
Classic.
not a fun one. I feel like Nyx is putting out a lot more wide pressure than they normally do during this match. It's working out very well for them, it seems.
I mean, it works. Red can't move. Like, what is Red going to do about it? Use basic? Alright, I'll just macro it. Use offensive? I'll just move in a way that I'm macroing out of it. Wide? No. It's just that Nyx can't get that last hit in, which There we go.
And there we go, yeah. Revelo had that desperation focus going on there. And that is
Like-
2-0 for Nyx.
On one hand, it's okay to
Nyx.
tunnel vision at times because you really got to focus on where the opponent is, and you might miss them if you don't tunnel vision hard enough. But if you tunnel vision too hard, then you're going to get hit, and that's bad.
Really about having the smallest reasonable tunnel.
Yeah, it's
tunnel
essentially,
optimization problem.
is it worth it for me to increase the odds of me getting hit by something I didn't expect?
Anyway, we have Maven versus Frog up next. Looking forward to this one as well, because I know Maven can take games off of Frog.
You know,
Voice
Maven's
chat
actually
has a really, really wonderful history of that.
Alright, I'm gonna be back.
Maven has a better lich than me, and also has learned how to deal with Frog's classic pesticide of beating Maven with just wide.
The wide pesticide. There's a nice little poem in there somewhere.
Hey,
I've
it
not found the
rhymes.
time to make Maiden and Spell poetry yet. No. We'll let Davey and Ava know this is a tournament lobby. Oh, you're already doing that. Great.
I am a fast typer.
Waiting on Frog. Man, someone voted on this match even.
I wonder
So-
who voted on it.
I don't know who's voting on these things. I'm not voting on these things. I want the numbers
I
to
don't
be
even know
nice
how
in
to
the
tell
record.
the vote.
You can hit the little match details on there.
Oh yeah, match
Go
details.
attachments.
100-0. Shame you
Speaking
can't
of
see
it-
how many people.
Speaking of attachments, Airvent posted some salty shit. Oh, that was okay. Maven or Airvent posted the Frost 5 head and the I'm a 45-year-old father American play Maiden Spell and hate wide. Sure.
I don't even know where these are in the.
If you go to the bracket and you hover over that Turmo
Oh,
and
it's
Airvent's match, there's
Is it
the
where it's
match
blue?
details and there's a blue paperclip. My
Yeah,
favorite
okay, it's
color of
blue.
paperclip.
And hate wide underscore, or I'm sorry, and hate.
Oh man, a lot of people coming into this lobby looking for.
You know, that was
For
against
fights.
Tarmo too. Like, what the heck?
I don't even know,
Don't hate
man.
on Tarmo. I was playing Worm this match. I'm not used to this tour speed. Diamonds is not fun to dodge. Going 600 kilometers an hour. I like depth solid 2 kilometer. Bro.
Diamonds
Wait,
are very fun to dodge. Okay, so Frog
that
and
means
Maven are
Vex-
both here.
Vex went sun.
I'm so
Interesting.
proud of Vex. So proud that we have a son. Didn't get the son on stream. Sad about that.
Sad times, dark days.
Would love to know why Minkle is Rip's son. Oh, Frog was
I
here the
have
whole time.
no idea.
I'm just a dickhead. I'm not sorry about it. It's Frog. He can
He's-
handle it.
He's waiting. He's probably waiting for Omer God. Because he said he'd take a short break.
That's true. And Omer is the one who's filling in the bracket, so we should wait for him. I'll jump in there and do some specking. Uh-oh. Classic tourney organizer move.
Ah, yes, again. Rokusai did it 4 times. Gosh dang it.
Rokusai very eager. I do not believe you typed that fast. You have that on Control V.
Nope, I typed that fast. I'm going to type in matchmaking if I see someone else join. Like, I guess it's because Oh my gosh is intermediate that people are going, oh yeah, I can find a good fight here, but you can't find any fight.
No fights to be found in a tourney lobby.
Unless you signed up for the tournament and are in the tournament still, you cannot find a fight here.
Absolutely not. Well, Ferdinand, how did you feel about your run this tournament?
I'm allowed to say this, right? Like, I hate red.
Oh, I know you hate red, and it's fine.
Loses to red, loses to red. Like, I don't want to be too salty over, because one part of me wants to say, like, it's something like we need experience to beat red, but on the other hand, I feel like red's a bit too strong. She's won how many tourneys in a row?
Well, it's 2 right now, and it might be 3.
If it's 3, like, Also, if you throw this, don't throw this.
Who are you telling to not throw this?
Frog. Because Frog is,
question for you: Are you a big enough ass to throw a match like this?
would he intentionally throw a game
I don't think
just to
so.
make? I highly doubt it.
I mean, to make you mad, maybe. I feel like that's a very Frog thing to do, but I don't think they would throw the match.
I don't think they'd be
I think they
that.
want to win. I think
to
they want
upset
that 3
commentators.
tournaments in a row.
All right, I'm back.
I think they want the
Come on.
Eternal Championship. I think they want Frog Pond dominance.
Yeah, if you're able to get 3 matches in a row, like
Yeah.
win 3 tourneys in a row, good. Yeah, like if you were to intentionally lose the next one just to spite me, that's another level of.
I would lose the thing to spite you, but I'm not good enough for that to mean anything.
Yeah, it's not like where it's. Oh yeah, I have good odds that this player. Maven and strong players, but I don't know.
Are y'all
That
ready?
frog hop and
I'm
draw.
ready. I'm
crazy.
super stoked about this.
Cool. Yeah.
If I say clear skies, is that a counter argument? Because I play storm, so that means that there's no storm.
I mean, didn't you
there's
like
no-
give? Maven goes to hell, Frog goes to hell. Love this. Oh man, I wish they were in this voice call shit talking to each other. That's fine. Man, I am. Come on, Maven, please. I am losing my goddamn mind looking at this Worm's Jewel Box animation right now.
Guys, look! They both went worm!
It's amazing.
It's a Christmas miracle!
No, this is standard. Alternate colors for Lichen Green Redhead.
Watermelon colors!
Is it watermelon colors?
It's green hood
Well,
on
you.
our screen.
Anyway,
Okay.
normal opener,
Pink, and you got
and then Frog leaves. Just does not want to
Maven
deal
opener,
with
Frog opener. Frog's good at like staying close range to constantly have the pressure with
it. Hello.
the base. God, I wish there was laser bills like that.
So good.
3-3, 3-2
Oh man.
on the very first card of the match. 2-2, neck
This is
and
going.
neck.
This is going way faster than I thought it was going to be.
Alright, let's see if we can get a Tetris here. Can we get a Tetris for Jeff? Wait,
I don't know. Can we? Do you think Maven 4 wides?
boom, Tetris for Maven. That even looks like a Tetris setup too. He had that left well up, and then put that eyepiece with that butterfly in. Just a really clean Tetris.
Yeah, the butterfly eyepiece.
Yeah, butterfly eyepiece.
That doesn't sound like some kind of horrifying chicken. No, no, sir.
Actually, that sounds like a relic you'd find in a roguelike or something.
Not in the roguelike, the one game in that genre.
Yeah, risk of enter the Wizard of Tails.
You can't talk about. Listen, I really would rather you not talk about the risks of entering wizards. All right. Frog had a weird. Frog just invincibility is right out of there.
Oh, I also
that was a
forgot
spot
to
that I would have been
throw.
terrified to be in. And then game, Maven just taking Frog to the corner.
Maven
Frog
taking
on their
a
last
convincing game.
Yeah, like, oh. I mean, we'll see. Frog is on their last stock for this game, but you know,
And
Frog can pull this stuff out. They got good composure. They got good micro.
Finals too.
Maven's just not letting up on the aggression, though. Well done.
Yeah, this is winners finals, so it's a best of 5 because it's winners finals, not grand.
BO5, huh? Is it? Yeah.
Yep, best of 5.
I mean, Maven's still up 1.
Up 1, but that means that now he basically has to play a BO3 with.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how these players got to finals here. These games have been dog shit, honestly.
Damn.
Obs.
Are we all back in?
Yeah, looks
I'm
like
back
it.
in.
Are the sides the same?
Yes,
Good question.
actually.
Yes.
Oh, lucky.
Yes.
Maven up 1-0. Maven is our only hope for non-red finals. Non-red mirror finals.
Well, that's the thing. Nyx isn't gonna go red. Wait,
Actually, wow.
No, he didn't
I
lose, he
fucking
won.
forgot about Nyx. I am an asshole. I keep
Well,
doing this. Christ.
here's the thing. At the very least, losers finals is going to be Arc Red, which, not gonna lie, having double meta picks in a final really makes my blood boil. But that's just me hating the meta.
Yeah. Well, you did come from AOS too, where that was like the counter pick was the meta, and you just would have a bunch of your horrible hard matches.
I want all right. For people who don't know, in AOS 2, a character named Sora, not from Kingdom Hearts, was the best character. And simply put, one of your
Hello,
attacks was...
Maven. Oh, look at that big flower. Beautiful.
Oh, that is beauty boy.
Maven not making it easy on Frog. That gardening is exquisite. And then just does not give a shit. Holy.
Bro, he's playing Stardew Valley optimized here.
Fucking hell. Task Stardew Valley in this bitch.
He's marrying Abigail instantly. Whoa, grapple!
Maven just
Grapple!
complete and total savagery.
He's doing the thing! He's doing his thing! Someone stop this man!
I don't want to stop this. This is brilliant.
On one hand, stop this man, but on the other part, I'm interested.
No.
He's mavening too hard, he walks into it. Oh no! It's a train wreck.
Whatever it was underneath the flower. Unseeable.
Oh no! Alright,
still
it's
come
not
back
the
from
end of
this.
the world. It's got a card.
Like Snowball's pretty hard, and that flower is not bad. It's pretty big. Look.
Is Frog gonna invis? He has his invis. What's he doing?
They're not using it.
There we go, he's using his invis. Interesting conservatism on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Classic stuff, the butterflies hitting. Ah, he grew
honestly,
that giant turnip.
Just watching Frog dodging right now, it's very clean.
I'm watching Maven, sometimes he'll be put into a bad setup and then he'll either macro or micro, and he bonks again! Not like this.
Bonk happens.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, but gosh dang it, it always hurts to see. It's like SDing and Smash, except it's much more common. Oh!
Ooh, that was...
Oh!
Well, if Frog didn't take that hit, I think that would have been the card.
That would have definitely been the card. Like, I don't see a way Maven could have dodged that.
No,
Oh! 2-0!
2-0.
2-0.
Oh man,
He's doing
Maven
it.
could have this. Ah, jeez. Of course they're staying.
Bruh. Frog.
Bruh.
Storm Beast. What? Maven's
This is
doing
what happens.
his specialty.
All those years in lobbies with Frog has culminated to this point. Getting bind sniped.
Well, no, he gets bind sniped less. It's not a 3-0 double flawless all the time where he gets bind sniped. Almost walks into that laser. Can't set up a wall quite well, and the walls too are just at max size.
Yo, man.
Yo,
Frog with the that's a taunt. That's Frog being a dick.
Frog BMing?
Just 2 basics for the opener, huh?
Dang, them those up close basics though. Oh,
Oh,
classic!
some
Just
swanky,
micro through knives.
swanky weaving.
What is he? What? What?
Maven puts themselves into a corner because
Reverse
they realize
3-0.
they need a timeout.
Yeah,
Don't
they need
say
to go
those
into
words
time-
to me.
I don't want it to happen, but it looks like the start of something horrible.
Yeah, it does. Frog is not taken. I don't feel like Frog's taken a bloody hit yet this game.
I believe this is going to be a double flawless if Maven gets hit.
Yeah. Well, if Maven gets hit without hitting Frog first, you mean? Let's be specific about this. We are quality commentators, for God's sake.
Quality commentators, no favoritism.
Oh, hello. Oh. I don't know.
Alright, good
I don't
hit.
know if Maven could have pushed harder with that one, but
Oh no, he walks
trust-
into the knife.
JV?
No, not a JV.
no
Got
JV.
one hit off.
No junior varsity here, fellas.
Yeah. Frog's basic opener perfectly counters Maven's Maven opener. I also say Maven opener because this is exclusive to Maven. I have never seen another Lich do this kind of opener.
There was a really, really beautiful opener in a Maven versus Frog game that I saw where Maven just kind of... Frog didn't do anything, and Maven held defensive for 2 years, and then Frog hit basic and hit Maven.
Oh no! Oh, the humanity.
That's really funny. Never just... What the hell is going on here?
Another grapple.
This hug. Just nothing
Another
happening in
grapple.
it. They both know how to deal with this so well.
He's trying to kiss the frog.
Well, I'm not going to be turned into a princess,
that
honestly.
Is quite the wall. That might be game set if Maven can put one good flower.
Well, maybe they just
This-
need one good flower, but they just need 3
Could be
okay
it.
ones.
7
This is,
seconds left on. Envis came off timer, so Frog's gonna have to play out of his mind
Yeah.
if he wants to take this back. Which
Oh man,
honestly, it might not be
Invis,
worth.
and then to nowhere.
Battlefield limit, yeah,
Boom.
that's it. So again, this is a tourney card, or
Oh,
Set.
winner's card for Frog. Set card. Frog loses here. Loses this card. They go to losers.
can't wait to see Nyx v Frog again.
They put Nixon double jeopardy, which is rough. But you know, Nyx is very
Classic.
strong. That'll happen.
Oh, nice. Able to see that basic isn't coming at him.
Man,
Ooh, tried to move out of... Tried to macro, but it just would have been better to risk a micro.
I mean that's the decision you have to make when knives are coming at you from that distance, right?
Well, if they're that close and it's coming at you, you gotta micro. Getting
I don't know why
walled off-
Maven didn't micro those knives though. That was doable. Oh no.
What is happening? He keeps Oh no! If this is a reverse 3-0, oh no. I'm gonna be sad.
I'm a little caught on the really funny shit that either Maven or Frog will say if it is a reverse 3-0, so I'm a little hoping for it, honestly.
I don't want
I'm gonna
that to
stop
happen!
saying that word.
I don't want that to happen, like... I want a good match from both players.
I mean, that's what you're getting right here. Walls have gotten super tight, and now Frog has taken the first hit. That's...
Yeah.
Doesn't get much better than this. This is really well done by both of them.
Oh, nice. He just damage boosted through the defensive.
Yeah, no, you
Maven
try
has
to do
to
that with
set
a
up
slower
again.
character, this doesn't work. That's the beauty of Red Hood.
Walks into a basic.
Hello! So good. Look at that big flower.
Not even invising. What? My man has mastered how to fight Lich. It's over. 10-0.
Ooh! Sneaking in between those flowers. It's very nice.
Now he used.
Invis
Oh god. But
Does it
those
aggressively get some knives out?
4D chess knife.
And Maven's patience with these flowers is so good.
2-2.
Does not stop the laser from hitting them, though.
Is anyone gonna switch? No.
No. Why would you do that?
Because why not? Just counterpick Arc against Lich. Maven can't win. Or just counterpick Worm against Frog. And Frog will hate you. Like, you're probably throwing the card doing that and going to losers finals for it. But you get to put in some disrespect doing it. So far,
I don't know. I'm thinking about whether or not it actually would be disrespect, but you've lost. Congratulations. I think
Well,
if you
it's
do
even-
something BM and win, that's how you do the disrespect. But
here's the thing. It would be easier to go Arc as Frog than it would be for Maven to go Worm against Frog. Because Arc v Lich is a pretty fun matchup for both sides and does not at all make anyone want to rage quit.
I don't know why you would say it like that.
No, it's not an absolutely terrible matchup where you just cannot move out of the way or you're constantly forced into an attack.
Maven's on their
No.
last card for Maven. This could be it. The
This could
reverse
be
3-0.
So how many wides will happen for this last card? If this is a last
Are you talking about wide bonks or wide castings?
both, just wide hit.
Okay, so people putting wides out there is infinite wides. Look at all these wides right now. Look at all these
Okay,
still
yeah.
bullets.
We're playing Splatoon here.
Yeah, like Kara will be very comfortable in this matchup.
Any
Laser.
person who's able to micro really well, like
Oh,
say HST. 3-3.
3
Moves backwards. You don't want to do that up close against red.
moves back into the bind.
This might sound a little bit
Haven.
strange, but that shotgun has a bigger dead zone. Heck, basic has a big dead zone, and you'd be better off trying to move into where basic was cast if you're that close to red. Going for an offensive flower charge. Let's see if
I can't remember who it was, which is really unfortunate. I'll probably watch the VODs or something, but they were doing very, very well at getting in between Red's basic and approaching them in an earlier match, and that is it for Maven.
there it is.
Not
The
it for
reverse
Maven.
3-0.
Maven's going to losers, but yeah, the reverse 3-0.
Alright. Here's the thing. That's
Frog
not
showing
it
up.
for Maven. That's not it for Maven,
Mm-hmm.
but Nyx. Arcanist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hate to say it, but I've never seen any Lich win the tourney to an Arc main.
Oh, that was a meme for a little bit, wasn't it? Rachel lost to an Archmain.
Rachel lost the tourney to an Arc main.
Yeah, that was the only screenshot I know of that one was I was like what was it, like Quiplash or something? Oh, Frog,
Yeah,
that's rude.
it was Quiplash.
But you gotta be feeling really demoralized after something like that.
Yeah,
The
like,
reverse is gonna
not
be
gonna
that
lie,
hurt.
even I would be upset.
Even.
Oh shit!
Oh
Oh no!
jeez.
He just conceded. We have it. So here
I
it
mean,
is. This is
there
how
are two
bad.
people saying don't, but also, yeah.
All right.
Let's hear what you want to say, Ferdinand.
On one hand, I don't want Maven to concede, but on the other hand, I more than understand because Lich v Arc is that bad, where like it's okay to concede, because gosh, like any half competent arc could just use wide to force you to not move, and then you use debuffs because now Lich can't move that much, so on so. It's just not a good matchup. Never has been, and I hope it will be a good matchup. But honestly, it kind of.
Oh, Frog putting the peer pressure on. Looks like Maven is conceding this. I mean, especially going into a matchup like you described, coming
It's as
off
bad.
of the reverse 3-0, that's gonna feel real bad for your soul.
Yeah, like if I were in Maven's shoes and I had to fight something like that, like say pre-beta Storm Lich, no, I ain't. Dang.
Oh, Frog gets no break now. Well, Frog's taking a break.
Taking the break, he needs to get himself back mucused up. That way he can be slippery. I have an idea.
I just imagine frogs sneezing all over themselves, and that's just ugh.
I have an idea to keep Frog from winning these tournaments. He keeps on taking breaks. Nope. He will ride Mr. Bones' wild ride, and he will die.
You gotta let people take breaks, man.
Yeah, you gotta like respect.
And
yeah, I'll say that because I do that
the
too.
eternal tournament. Like the Mr. Bones' wild ride in this case is the infinite elimination tournament. If you lose, you still play forever.
Well, if Nyx just loses, don't worry, it's over. I will say though, Nyx just has not been having a good time with getting his opponents.
It's just been reds. It's been all reds.
Literally ever since round 4, he's been fighting 1, 2, 3. Technically, yeah, this is gonna be his 4th red.
Mm-hmm. It's all red. Well, green, but you know.
You know. And the previous match was a 2-0 for Frog.
Yeah, well, Nyx is potentially more well rested than Frog. Frog did have 5 matches against Maven that were tough. Like those were not, even though it was a reverse 3-0, Frog. It's not like Frog was like, okay, yeah, now I'm on and I can just sleep through this.
Those weren't easy.
No.
Those weren't easy at all.
And then if Frog is tilted enough by Maven's self DQing here,
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt. Frog Frog actually being mad. He's not that type of person.
Yeah, I can believe that. Thought about it and I believe it. Didn't think too hard, but you know, I thought. Oh, man.
Alright, get in here.
It's back in.
I'll cry.
Grand Finals. Nyx versus Frog, the rematch. Both Americans, both experts.
Good netcode. Green. Wait, that means is Nick's going to someone? I don't know, but oh,
Next switch green. Of course, no.
class.
But again, this matchup that we have now seen infinite times. See if right into the side of the basic there. We'll
On
see if
one
Nyx can pull out
hand,
something special.
I could commentate this. On the other hand, it's just Nyx is in the wall, as I've said with versus Rev.
Mhm.
Now Frog is on the wall, as I've said versus Rev. Like, I'm not BMing here.
Time
That's
stop.
I've said it so often
Yeah.
that at this point I actually don't have to commentate this.
Okay.
Miniature taking an advantage for Red though, which rare stuff. Hugging.
Frog is quite good at just not getting hit when they've got all the fucking debuffs on them. This has happened countless times against Nyx, and that might be why Frog has the advantage here. Like, just Nyx can't
Frog's
get the
back
stuff
to-
off.
I feel like there may or may not be a skill gap in how each character is able, or each player is able to deal with the other's character in this matchup. Oh, that was slick looking.
They call the Arcanist shotgun.
Bro, nerf Archimist now. Actually, I already went on that, so I'm not gonna go on that.
Yeah, no, you've already. That piece
Heck,
has been said. You're correct.
I think I've said
Oh.
the piece for both characters to be nerfed, so, you know. Let's buff Arcanist. Let's give her a square for her basic.
Just a big damn square.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting clock.
nice wall.
Frog tried to take advantage of it and then got hit for it. Not bad, and that was a flawless coming out of Nyx.
So we're at final card.
Yep, final card. Nyx demonstrating they can take games, slipping
Take
outside of
cards, at
clock
least.
just enough. Oh yeah, cards. One day I'll get these words right.
Remember back in the day when it was one day I'll win a tournament, and then Red got debuffed? It's like the opposite is happening here. One day
One
I'll
day
win
we'll
a
see a stun
tournament.
match on stream.
One day Sun will win a tournament.
No. And then just going back and forth.
Just dodging all those
Frog
wides.
just confused, doesn't want to do any attacks, is just dodging until it's done.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Gets hit with the
Squeezes them
base.
between the basic and the moon, yeah.
Oh no, he got death toll. Look out, guys. Oh, he got hit by that wall wide.
He's backed
That
into it.
wide was a wall. Like, he had to legit not move. Even focus would have hit him.
Was the last hit, the first game.
Alright, 1-0.
It's 1-0 for Frog.
Any counter picks?
Nope.
Alright, Frog is
No
staking.
counter picks.
What we have. How will this match go? Who will come
The
up
time
on top?
stop.
Oh no. Oh.
Hit the. Oh.
Oh jeez. Oh god. I don't like
you know,
that.
I was not expecting Nyx to get a hit off of that time stop because it just was not happening at all in these previous games,
don't-
but they managed it.
I don't like the fact that Red was just able to grapple Nyx and for the most part be unaffected by any attack. Maybe he's just the right speed to be able to do that.
God.
Yeah, I'd have to do the math. I believe it's
So
half
hell,
time.
Jesus. Didn't get a hit off it, but I really like that aggression coming out of Nyx. Like, when they managed to get all the debuffs on them from the time stop, that was really good. Last hit for Frog on this one.
Yeah, I think that arcs wide and red or green being slowed is more or less such a similar speed that you're able to grapple. Ooh, nice knife dodge. I think like the numbers are 6.25 pixels for what the heck was that?
What the? I think the clock ate the
Oh.
moon, and then the moon hits Frog anyway.
Well, it was like he got time stopped, but it just flat missed. He was in that clock. Maybe it was pixels.
It's all pixels.
It's all pixels. You gotta do sub-pixel perfect tricks in this world.
I'm like 90% sure that was an Adam Sandler movie that I'm trying to forget. Have successfully forgotten up until this point.
Dang it, that's almost as bad as mentioning the game. Confused pair. Wait.
Knives coming up.
You know, it would be nice if the spectator desync was like, oh, okay, that person got debuffed, and it's, oh yeah, they actually got debuffed, instead of saying, oh, this person's paralyzed, but they weren't actually paralyzed, and I gotta check the opponent.
I think as far as like netcode concessions go, the spectator experience is not one that you want to be optimizing your netcode for in any case.
Yeah, like, the PvP netcode is absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh,
Honestly,
man.
when Mino finally understands how to fix like the multi-hit thing, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna miss that.
The final patch, Mino finally fixes spectator to be perfect, and PvP is still perfect. Oh, okay, quick and confused.
Again, last card situation for the game.
However, Frog is just taking advantage of the trick to avoid Confused really sucking. And another thing is that if you hold your basic as someone who casts, like, red, then you won't have your tracking arrow move.
Yeah. So it definitely feels like green has things they can do to work around confusion. More than just be ballsy and go horizontal with Arcanist.
Technically, every character has their ways to deal with it. Lich, for example, does not have to care, because if Lich really needs that basic, she's probably doing something wrong. Worm dies, much like Storm, when Confusion is hit. Like, you can try to hit that nice Confused
Man.
reset, but because you don't have a widespread basic until much.
That's 1-1.
Nice back-to-back by Nick. Double stain?
Of course.
I'm not even sure if I need to ask the question. Botched
No.
up. Nick.
Oh, no. I still think
Interesting.
that staying is a good rule that should be here, like, you know, but it doesn't take effect very often because people haven't been able to get used to multiple characters in such a capacity where they can like go, yeah, no, I have a pocket character that I'm confident can beat a player who is on my level.
Well, looks at my Worm and Lich. Looks at my Storm. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, only one character? Nah, ridiculous. However, we've yet to see an era where someone who uses multiple characters consistently wins. Which, I'm not sure if I want that to happen, but that would be a neat thing to. And I don't mean as in like, alright, I'm gonna go this bad character and then I'm gonna switch to a top tier. That's not funny. Like, it's
very
funny.
funny. What are you talking about?
Alright, it's funny, but the thing is that that happened with pre-beta Storm, and then switching to Arcanist, and me being a solo Storm main, that hurt. Like, no need to say Storm's that bad, we get it. She ain't bad now, but she could be better.
Now, I don't know if you saw what I saw there,
I'm
But
just
I saw
seeing
Nyx do
people
some
shoot.
fucking frightening tiny knife dodges.
I'm seeing people shoot and attacks happen. At this point, the micro through knives has happened so often, I'm just by it. Like, oh, it happened. Whatever.
My god.
Grapples.
As usual, walls are closing in. Frogs. I was gonna say, yeah, well, didn't matter. Nyx locked that out anyways. Again, last card situation. This is a very, very even match. It almost doesn't feel like either of these characters are overpowered.
Oh no, don't worry. Spellbinder's finals. Or heck, the top 4 of Spellbinder's finals.
The Spellbinder's format was so convoluted there was a top 4 for the finalists. No.
Yeah.
Is there a character we haven't seen win a tournament yet? Don't think.
We have seen win tournaments is Frost, Arcanist, Red. That. Those are all the
It
characters.
feels.
And like,
Dang, dude.
you could potentially argue that Stormbeast won, but I digress. Stormbeast wasn't as the character to win the tournament. They were put in grand finals. That's an entirely different thing.
Jesus Christ.
2-2. Ah, that was
Man.
This is such a clean battlefield for me. What the heck?
Like watching this and I'm like, oh yeah, this is why I don't beat these players at all. I just do not have this kind of focus and composure.
I mean, just like, he didn't get checkmated, he just got hit by the simple attack. And then if they actually do any sort of attack that's like requires setup, like a knife into basic or a moon,
Nyx!
then it's, but if you walk into Y, then it's all like, that happened.
Doesn't
Can't
feel
wait.
good. It's 2-1 for Frog.
Tourney point. A bracket reset can happen. I don't know if I want that to happen.
And we
Because
have even more Arcanist versus Green Hood.
I would have to commentate the same set for the 5th time. And we would have to watch this same set for the 3rd time.
I
I'm
don't know
not
what
sure
you're
if
complaining
everyone
about.
wants
I'm
that.
having a great time doing this.
Like, I'm having a great time commentating, but it's just, I want to commentate so that way it's not just, oh yeah, look, they're hitting each other. But at the same time, like, I'm commentating and it's just like, oh god, I hate this, I hate this. Like,
Well, for now, it's because you're naturally a very angry person.
you know what? You actually aren't wrong on that.
Nothing wrong with anger.
Yeah, it's just like, you gotta be
And
constructive.
then,
Anger. I will say it's nice that some cards are going to later states. Some cards going to earlier states. Seems that Arc needs to just hit red as fast as possible, or else red start.
Ooh.
Oh, back.
So,
back.
What is that skull called again? Death something?
Death toll.
Death toll?
Very balanced, very good buff.
I don't know. So I've been hit by it because of course you've been hit by it because you look at death toll, you think it's useless and you just immediately just pop it out of your head. Who needs it there? I can
Alright,
think
well,
about
here's the
other
thing.
bullets, I'm not thinking about death toll. But even then, like you get on the other side of the screen of it and it actually becomes irrelevant.
Death Toll is like a really bad character. Like, you don't expect them to hit you. You don't
Is
expect
Nick's
them to
gonna
beat. But when it happens,
This is 2-2.
2-2, if Nyx takes it, it's a bracket
Yep.
reset.
And Nyx won those very convincingly. Those are fast games.
Can Nyx do that
They didn't
again?
go to last card, yeah.
Has Nyx downloaded Frog? Ah, nice toxic.
Oh. I mean, it could be. Like, that was a fast hit.
It is Wednesday in some places. He could have downloaded Frog.
Man.
I'm just processing that. That was very good.
Big guy worked
Well,
very
it's a
hard
good
on it.
hit, but now we're gonna be here for a fair bit.
Listen, it's always Wednesday somewhere in the world, so we don't need to worry about anything.
Yeah.
And Nyx rolling through this pretty much. Gained like
Good
2 hits on
micro.
Frog. Frog has not been able to get
Good
a hit
micro.
on them.
Don't speak so soon, because
I spoke, and I didn't commentator's curse it immediately. I feel
Alright,
pretty good
fair,
about
like-
this.
Alright, commentators cursing would be like, alright, easy JV stock for Nyx.
Oh,
And
no,
then
Nyx.
boom. Easiest commentator's curse ever. Oh, he walks into the knife.
Listen, like, I still have not internalized that kunai are, like, the spinning is a hitbox yet. Taking this card, though,
What
this
was
could
that?
be the reset. This could be the reset.
Bruh, Nyx time stopped, and Frog vanished the moment he time stopped. Nani?
It's rollback
don't-
it's rollback or it's frames. Frog is just
hits.
falling over here.
Alright, here we are!
Reset.
Bracket reset!
I think that's manner. So, Frog dropped Nyx to losers, and it was not. I don't think that was anything. I think it was a 3-0 or 2-0 or whatever it was. Yeah, Frog 2-0'd Nyx into losers. Nyx fought back up through losers, killing every single Red Hood that you could possibly have fought in this tournament potentially. Learned the matchup, and is now using that knowledge to reset Frog and potentially take away their 3rd tournament in a row. I'm stoked.
Yo! Yo!
Yo!
Yo!
wait,
Frog.
wait. What? Weren't we trying to not go here?
Frog, hey, can I,
I don't even know what the... Yeah, okay. What are the legal stages?
That was kind of amazing.
I actually see poison. I think at this point, just like Ferdinand, cease. I don't know if you could see poison on Spell Awaken for the first half anyway, and given how fast those matches were going, I don't think Frog would ever get what he wants.
Well, here's the thing. That depends on if they reach border limit, and if they reach border limit, oh,
Worms, not Mainspringer Archives. Okay. Frog could just pick.
yo, the spectator is fighting Nyx!
You guys should keep.
Yo!
Get out of here, Omer.
Whoa. Oh, I'm an idiot. I chose what happened.
Alright, well, get in here.
Yo, Tio wants in.
Oh, this is Nyx's first tourney too.
Nyx's first tourney.
Is Nyx
Yeah.
gonna win the first tourney? What a debut.
Well, in that case, then we can say nerf red and arc. First
Oh,
tournament
God.
and winning? No, you can't do that. That is illegal. That's not how this works. Looks at me, cool. With some exception.
I don't know. I'd say Nyx is pretty freaking strong.
Yeah, like Nyx is strong.
Strong enough to,
Frog
you
is
know,
strong
also bonk wide.
Bonk wide. Let's get this death toll. You know, if death toll actually
Moonsault.
hits Frog, that would be that'd be something.
Now, do you think that they would say, let's go to a stage where I can actually see death toll then?
That
But you don't usually see this stage in particular in tournaments for some reason. I kind of like
that's
it.
because Dreadworm is like Dreadworm?
Hmm.
Pikachu? Pikachu Storm Beast? And if both those, if player 1 Worm main
so
meets
long,
player
Frog.
2 Storm main, oh god,
This
that
is
was
really,
a basic
really
hit.
good.
That
for
wasn't
me.
a death toll hit.
Yeah,
What hit?
that was a wide, I think. Next with the first card in the reset, though.
I mean,
Frog's got to figure something out if they're going to win this one, because it definitely seems like Nyx, once they pick up that momentum, they just
oh, he got hit
don't
by
let
the
it go.
toxic. All right, here's the thing.
Yeah,
We
one in the
have-
background on that one.
At the very least, 5 cards. And that's if Nyx somehow keeps both his cards, which I don't think is possible at this level. Like, it'd be really impressive, but I just don't see that happen. Going for a lot of
I'm really
basics.
curious. I'm really curious as to how much of this success could be like taken from Nyx not having to fight Maven earlier on.
None.
None.
None. Trust me. Arc v.
So it
Lich.
would have been a sleeper match. It would have been a Nyx doesn't have to do Dick 1.
Nyx just has to press the buttons. It's not Maven's fault. It's not like Maven would be absolutely bad at this. It's just that Lich is absolutely bad at this. It's a fundamental issue. Also, we've reached final round, first game. So we have at least 5... Yeah, 5 more cards to go.
We
for both
still
sides.
have at least 5 more cards. That hasn't changed.
At most, it'd be like 9 cards. Nice pressure. Interesting use of basic. I might just be like thinking about old Arc where it was just, bro, I'm gonna use wide. But I feel like if Nyx were to just go, bro, I'm gonna use wide and rarely like wait for the right moments to hit Frog, then that'd be the spot. That'd be how you do it. Toxic Mini. Equal exchanges from both sides. Walls closing. Probably gonna reach Frog favor very soon. Oh, he got hit with the debuffs. Everything except the best debuff in the game. And Mini. Ah, he got all the debuffs off. He even has Death Toll on. He's gonna land a hit with that Death Toll. I'm telling you.
In the moon, but Death Toll played an instrumental part.
Yeah,
You know,
'cause,
never
like, I
mind the
don't wanna
walls
go to
closing
that.
in.
Death Toll with the plus 50 points assist. Oh, yeah, also, if Frog plays it
no,
wrong
Nyx.
once. Bruh! No!
And then just Nyx. Oh,
He just died on
Laser
his
is just-
keyboard doing that. Oh, no. It was going so well, and then
was
just
it the nerves? Was it the hubris? What was it?
maybe it just be like that.
Your Frog is up 1-0 in this
Para-confused.
final match.
I don't think it'll be a 3-0.
Can't believe an American's gonna win Maiden and Spellberta. That feels wrong.
An American winning a local American tournament? Cringe.
Alberta is in Canada.
Oh. I thought it was a province.
I heard that, you know.
Listen, there are numerous
Look, this is not
political
the
jokes
first
I can
time.
make about Alberta actually being America. All right?
All right, well, we could also make jokes about Montana being Canada.
No, Alberta's
Yeah, like
tax-
I'm gonna
goes-
say,
Goes
this
both
is not
ways.
the first time. This ain't the first time I've made this mistake where it's like, oh, okay, this Canada-based thing is actually American when they're actually Canadian. I'm not smart.
You just
I
don't
swear
know your
I-
neighbors,
I-
that's all.
Yeah, I passed geography with flying colors. It's just that I don't have to deal with the provinces. I know
Well, yeah.
Saskatchewan, but that's about it.
It's a very interesting way of saying that. Final hit on this card.
Final hit, both players, very close.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh man.
As per
Oh, no.
usual.
Oh, whoa. Oh, he's gotta get it. He's gotta get it. Oh, he's gotta get the hit. Oh, who's gonna do it? It's so close. Oh, slight desync. Who's gonna do it? Oh my god. Oh, they're doing the attacks. He's using the wide and the basic, and it's such a tight wall. If Frog moves wrong right there, this could be it because Toxic might. There it is.
Toxic hit him. Wasn't the moon, no way.
Well, Toxic assisted. Because it's like, no, I can't move up there, and then the
Oh.
moon's just like, ah, you didn't move up there.
That was very,
Da-
very bizarre interaction, I feel like.
Oh, that opener, yeah. Don't worry, it's an equal exchange. In more than
Yeah.
one way, too. I was about to say, like, oh, he just got the confuse off, but no, he's up 2 stock. Oh, he got that mini off. Them tiny blades of grass. Oh, and he's got the death toll. Oh, he walked into the wide. Oh,
Yep.
no.
As it happens. You think death tolls a safe space? No. Opponents' wides can go in there as well.
Can we get a death toll emote for Maiden and Spell if death toll wins the tournament?
It's paralyzed and the confused.
Para confused wasn't able to capitalize, but gets a very clean hit with that basic.
Well, it's getting a hit, not capitalizing.
Well, you see, if it completely screws over your position, like, say if Nyx were to completely go to the left and Frog had 2 hearts, if Frog got hit, well, now Frog is able to move to the center. But that's all hypotheticals. Oh, sick. Slick micro. Sick green micros here. Sick arc micros. Sick microing the sick greens. Ah, it's all micros, and the walls are shrinking.
You said the phrase "the sick microing the sick," and that's gonna stick with me for a while.
It's gonna sick with you.
Can I die?
Bro, just... Alright, here you go. There's the death toll. Just
So
saying
we
it.
got it.
1-1!
1-1.
It's a very close race in NASCAR. He's making a left turn.
I don't even know. I don't know how you would compare this to NASCAR in any capacity. I haven't thought too much about it, and it is.
At this point, it just feels... It's like, oh, he's doing the thing. He's
We're
doing the
definitely,
thing. They're up.
We're definitely overtime here. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah. That clock defensive capability is really coming in handy. Walks into the wide. How many hits for Frog have been the wide? I
Whatever
might
time
just
by an hour, but I figured it out.
I don't know. I said I feel like it's most of them, but that's something you guys have a particularly salient memory of every single time Nyx has just backed into them when there has been no real other threat.
Getting hit by a very complicated strat, that's not how Nyx works. Getting hit by a static projectile that's just there, that's how Nyx works.
That's mood, man. Listen, Lich is a hard
Alright.
matchup.
Here's the thing, that is how it be. Like, for every character, that's how it be.
Mm-hmm.
Every player, every character, at high levels, eventually you're just gonna walk into the static projectile. And it sucks. Doesn't mean it's not funny, but it sucks. Ah, just walks into that corner to avoid and gets the worst debuffs for Frog, Toxic and... Oh, he got hit by the Toxic! Let's go! Totally tubular. And you thought I'd say sick. It's Toxic.
You said totally already, and I imagined you spelling it like a toad, like Toadally. And so I thought you already had the pun in there, and I was fine with that.
That's if you get like the 10D chess corner that Frog can do.
I mean, is the game for Nyx at this point just dodge until Moon will hit no matter what?
Yeah, it's essentially dodge until Frog walks into center, because he has to.
Went for a real greedy clock there.
He kept getting hit back to back. Like, he can very easily lose his card just because of that hubris.
And
he
then back
walks
into the wide.
into a wide. You hate to see it happen, but sometimes it just works.
I don't know, I imagine Nyx's nerves must be firing pretty fucking hard right now.
I don't know.
This is their first
like...
M&S tournament. They got the bracket reset. The games are close.
He might also be pretty calm over it. I don't know. I don't think Nyx would be the type of person to be a bit knees weak, arm spaghetti. Oh, he got the confuse off. And Wall's shrinking because neither player got...
And then into the kunai.
I'm gonna say, oh, neither player got hit. Nyx gets hit back to back. I gotta speak like
Something commentators curse.
Well, all Nyx needs to do is just wait, and boom.
And Nyx just needs to dodge, like they've been doing for most of this game.
He just needs to like
Like
dodge
when you-
defensively, not offensively dodge. Because that's a pretty offensive dodge. Look at that, he got a hit. If he dodges defensively, he'd be better off, because the walls would be closing in more, and the moon would be the moon. You take the moon, man. Take the moon. Alright, so that's 2-1, tourney point
2-1.
Frog.
Yep.
I got that reference.
I didn't get that reference.
Eat more chatter.
Oh, he got the confused, but don't worry, that's just Spectator DC. Ah, Toxic. And Mini. Oh, man.
The frog anathema.
Oh, nice.
And Frog weathered the ailments long enough for knives to hit Arc.
I feel like legit Nyx should just play complete turtle on this. Just sit near the center, don't move too much, wide, basic. Wait till the walls close in a lot. The slow, guaranteed hits. And also, to sit in center means that you don't get cornered by Frog.
Mm-hmm.
He just walks up. I'm not
If there is
gonna
red light,
lie.
green light at play here, Nyx is not respecting the red light.
Nyx's hits so far have felt so enigmatic because, like, for the most part, they just feel like hits that you really wouldn't see, but they
That's like-
have.
Yeah. Every single one is basically being, wow, you've consistently done some pretty crazy and impressive stuff, and then just bonk.
Playing second set for grand finals wide. I'm gonna stop you.
Oh. Got that mini off.
Minigun, more like mini bow.
But
Here's
thinking
an-
about Fire Emblem, Ferdinand.
No, I'm not thinking mini bow. That was actually a subtle TF2 reference because mini gun.
Oh, yes, miniguns were only in Team Fortress 2. It's
yeah,
true.
not in any other. So here's an interesting thing with arc specifically, not specifically, specifically. If you use wide, you're slowed down a bit. But if you don't use wide, you move at your normal speed. So there can be a bit of movement finesse if you do it right. Heck, that might actually be why Nyx is just getting hit. Nice, he did the guaranteed thing! Oh man, oh god, what? Oh. Nice. Oh yeah, tournament card for Frog. Getting that confuse off.
Is Nyx up 2 games? Did I miss the update?
No, tournament card for Frog. If Frog breaks Nyx's card here, that's it.
Yeah.
Frog wins. Alright.
But Frog is now on the last hit here.
Yeah. Would still be tourney card, but... Nice, alright, so we're... Last card, both characters. However, Nyx has a whole extra game if he takes this game. Which is entirely realistic. Walks into the wide for the first hit.
Another wide that was inside Death Toll.
Death
And
Toll,
maybe
man!
this is-
It even
Maybe
hurts
this is
our-
just me putting, like, various factors together and pretending they have meaning.
Guys, Death Toll is actually the only debuff that hurts Arcanist.
Honestly, if Giant were in Arcanist's arsenal for multiplayer, maybe that one would fit the bill too. But it does make your
Problem with
hitbox
that, though-
Xbox huge.
Problem with that though is that that's used to increase DPS in single player, so I'm not sure if that would work. Because you'd have to make this an HP based game, which this game's not balanced around that at all.
Based game. You have 4 hit points and every attack does 1 hit point of damage.
Okay, but here's the thing.
I've
If
read
you're
it
Giant,
you
that
into
means-
a corner.
Giant means that now you're dealing more damage, 1.5 hearts, because that's how the damage scaling. He just barely. He got a bit too scared over that, over them. 2-3, but the walls are close. So if Nyx just plays calm, he'll win this.
Turns Arcanist into a... Ooh.
This could be it. This could be a back
The last... Mm-hmm.
tourney hard. Ah, nice micro. Alright, is it gonna be a wide that's gonna finish this off? Is it gonna be... No, okay.
Laser gets it.
Charge
3-1
basic.
for Frog.
Alright, tournament done.
3-time video game champion, Frog the Toad.
Okay, and he didn't even throw.
How would he have thrown?
I don't know, just to spite people.
Didn't we have this discussion earlier where we didn't think
We had
Frog
this
would do that?
discussion, and I'm glad that Frog didn't actually do that.
Dang.
Do you want to try to get Frog in
Dude,
for the winners interview,
I
or
think
do you want to
now
call
let's
it
get
here?
Frog in. Let's get Frog in for like a 5-minute winners interview.
All right.
5-second winners interview.
Alright, but okay. Alright.
You're allowed to say no.
No, I'm gonna interview. I'm a Lay's potato chip flavor that people eat.
Wait, should we just go in general in the Maiden Spell Discord?
Yeah, we could.
Other people barging on this interview? Maybe. Well, Maven's in there.
I mean,
Alright.
we could also enter the parse.
All right, Frog's opting out.
All right,
All right.
that's fair.
Well, even then, I'm just gonna say, Frog, congratulations.
That's
I hate
3 in a row. That's very, very good.
Like, I don't
I'm
actually
impressed.
hate you,
I
but
don't-
gosh, you can't keep getting away with this.
Well, someone's going to stop him in trial by tourney. And, given that he's got
You
three
never
under his
know.
belt now,
Oh, wait.
You never
don't know.
know.
Frog's down to do it over chat. I know. I could read out his
Yeah.
messages. I could
chat?
be Frog. Oh, it could be
Pretend
in
you're
game
Frog,
actually.
no.
Yeah, good point. I mean, we can also
Anyways.
update the scores, but we'll do that after.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm
Oh,
actually
wow.
gonna bug off because my throat is heckin' dry.
That
Congratulations,
sucks.
Frog. Congratulations, Nyx, for doing so freaking well in their first tournament. I'm glad you showed up.
Oh yeah.
Big ol'
Respect
thanks
to
to
you,
everybody who
Maven,
showed.
because like I understand that pain.
Oh, I guess we're doing it in chat then. Okay.
All right, yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't got nothing. I got
Yeah, we're
nothing
doing
for
it
him.
in-game.
I'm out.
Should we
Y'all
arrange
can do the
ourselves
interview if you
somehow?
want.
I mean, I can't really think of anything to discuss because I've had.
Actually, I got something
Current
for you.
time is 11:41, and I've spectated matches, minutes of.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be about today's games. You can just ask some questions in general.
I don't know. I threw a message at him in chat. This is literally the only question I actually wanted to ask because it's a little shitty.
Don't worry. It's not an if, but a how much. So yeah, there'll be close matches most likely, but we all know the outcome. I don't even know. What,
Oh yeah,
all
no. Really liking this. Every time there's a tournament, just boom, general balance explodes.
All right, here's the thing. It makes sense for this one to explode for oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He's not in Group D. He's in Group Winter. Winter. We need to change that.
Frog
Put
is-
him in the death.
Anyway, I'm out. This
Alright.
is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12.
Congratulations, Frog. Thanks for coming out.
Mhm.
This was
Congrats,
Maiden
Frog.
Spellberta, an Alberta local that was won by an American, whose second place was
God.
an American.
Bless America. Oh yeah, the third place was a Turkish.
Good answer.
Third place was Turkish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not a. I'm gonna find the highest ranking Canadian in this tournament. And I'm gonna try to team up with them. We're gonna do the tag team tournament. It's gonna be fucking terrible, probably.
Couldn't be me.
I mean, I wish I
I've
could
been-
continue tag teaming, but
yeah.
I gotta find other storms.
I feel so sorry for whoever's time zone this didn't work for, because we went much later than I thought we would.
Yeah, it turns out the later
Uh,
matches take a lot longer.
Yeah.
In any
I
case,
think Maven and Bax might have had a slight issue with it, but for the most part, it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm in the same time zone as this tournament, so.
Yeah. So I guess future tournaments for Maiden and Spell, there's the Invitational this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I think. And
Yep. all
yeah.
3 days. I'm in it. Ferdinand's in it.
I'm in it.
Right, you're in it. I'm sorry.
I attended enough tournaments. It's okay. I went like 1-2 most of them, or 0-2. I'm not surprised you didn't know.
Yeah, but I actually had to bug off now
yeah.
and go to bed. So long, everybody.
Yep. See ya.
Here we go. Yeah, and since it's kind of late, I'm also gonna head off.
Yeah.
It was fun commentating. Sorry for being a little bit BM. Like, I don't mean any disrespect. This just be how I commentate. I'm sorry if it came off as like, I hate you, and I really do mean it. It's like, I hate you for doing that, but I have to respect it. So, GG's for everyone I fought. Good showing from everyone who came. Glad to see a lot of new faces too, by the way. Like, always good to see. This is Ferdinand von Eyers signing.
Cool. All right, so yeah, that's Maiden Spellberta, the test run for this tournament. I'll try to run this every week. I'll try to make this like a weekly occurrence. It should be easier from next week onwards. Shouldn't be any weirdness like me having to step away for a bit. But yeah, if you're interested in Maiden Spell, it's only $15 on the Steam store, I think. If you're interested in more people from my local fighting game community, you should find the YAG FGC Twitch channel. We have a tournament tomorrow, a Uniclear tournament, Netplay Agony, which is always fun, and is run better than this one. And yeah, Invitational this weekend for Maiden Spell, and then a week and a half from now will be Awakening the Maiden 7, because 6 happened this last weekend and it was bi-weekly. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you everyone for coming out. I'm gonna sign off here. See ya.